As a best place to work on the First Coast. They'll train you to work with their professional team and provide you with all the tools you need to be a top-notch installer. Get off the fence. Call Superior Fence and Rail today and start your career.
When you're on the fence about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Mayor Lenny Curry here. Help make Jacksonville safer by following these safety rules. Be bright, use lights if you're riding a bike at dusk, make eye contact with drivers before crossing the street, and always wear your seatbelt. Be all in for safety. Be all in, Duval.
Storm season is here, and JEA is doing everything possible to prepare. We've invested millions in hardening our electric, water, and sewer systems to make them more resistant to extreme weather. By updating your contact information and signing up for alerts, you'll also be better prepared if a storm hits. And in the event we need to restore your power, we can keep you up to date on our efforts and get you back to normal sooner. Update your contact info today at JEA.com. JEA, building a more prepared community.
Hey folks, been thinking about getting your carpets cleaned? Call Zero Res, the #1 rated carpet cleaner in town. Call us to get your carpets, tile and grout, area rugs, and furniture cleaned. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, reminding you that the sub of the month is their new Parmesan turkey. Delicious smoked turkey with 2 slices of creamy Parmesan Monterey Jack cheese. Added some Parmesan mayo, and you can easily see how they came up with the name. It all comes on a honey wheat sub roll topped with oats, and it's definitely a bargain at only $3.99. And you'll only find it at Area Circle K's. So for your next lunch, why don't you go out and make yours a Parmesan turkey from Dandy and do it today.
When was the last time you looked forward to mowing the lawn? I know fighting that old mower in the summer heat is not your idea of a good time, but it can be with the Gravely Zero Turn, because Gravely's been taking the hard work out of yard work for over 100 years. With the fast and reliable Gravely ZT HD, you can take back your weekends. Come see the full line of Gravely mowers and job site vehicles at Tools for a Time, and take advantage of 0% financing for 48 months with approved credit. Find us online at toolsforatime.com. That's toolsforatime.com.
Mystic Cornhole Company builds the best high-quality custom boards right here in Jacksonville. Perfect for weddings, tailgating, your business, a day at the beach, and they make a great gift idea. See for yourself at mysticcornholecompany.com.
Kick off your week with Breakfast with Boselli. Coffee. Tony Boselli, Dan Hicken, and Jeff Prosser. Brought to you by Claude Nolan Cadillac and ClaudeNolanCadillac.com. Breakfast provided by Chick-fil-A. Monday morning on 1010XL.
I have never looked more forward to a preseason game than next week's exhibition, when we're at least going to see some Jaguars starters and get.
Yes.
It would be nice, wouldn't it, if we just get a couple of real crisp possessions that put your mind at ease, because you can't help but as a fan base to get
nervous.
Even though this is no indication for the season, but there's still some unknown, and we changed quarterbacks, Dan. It would be different if we didn't change quarterbacks. I'm going to hazard a guess that in the history of the NFL, there's never been a team that has acquired a healthy quarterback in the offseason and set him healthy for the first 2 preseason games. I'm going to say that the Jacksonville Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen, have made history the last 2 weeks. And if you want to throw in the salary that he pays, then it would almost become more of a guarantee. But yeah, I bet you any healthy quarterback who has been added in the especially a starter who has been added in the offseason has never, as a healthy scratch, skipped the first 2 preseason games. You've got a whole new team, a whole new look, new surroundings, new coaches.
One of on the 1010XL text line, built by Lifetime Enclosures, I did not see this. Did you guys see Cam get taken out on the sideline late in the game? Hope he didn't hurt his knee.
I did not see that.
I think we would have heard something. If
I believe so.
But I did not see him get taken out. No, I did not.
I think it would have been, that would have popped.
The fact that you were watching late in the game, kudos to you. You have won a free car. Congratulations.
No, we don't have a car to give him, but nonetheless.
Yeah. During Dan's postgame, my wife looked at me and said, "That guy is sweaty. It must be hot." Yes, I was.
That's in the postgame.
Oh, yeah.
It was it had blown, it broke and
once
blew
the sun
through
went
this
down,
morning. It was nice.
Yeah, once the sun, it was nice there, but it was just so humid.
Yeah.
It was very humid last night, so. There's nothing I could do about that, my friend.
Yeah, it is. It's hot. And so now the Jaguars officially camp is over, but they still, without the rosters changing, they're still pretty much going through a camp type schedule, wouldn't you say? It's just you have some freedoms now. You have some liberties.
Yeah. Camp is over now. They get this week will be like a game week. They'll do that. They'll get today off, bumps and bruises, get some treatment, etc. And then they'll go. I'm pretty sure they'll go Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, walk through Wednesday, and go down to Miami, play the game Thursday, and away we go, get into some rotation.
And then probably next Saturday we get the cuts, and they changed it. Right now there's just one big wave of cuts.
Yeah, one big swoop of cuts. So, and again, there's probably 3 or 4 spots that they're trying to figure out. It's not so much who, it's how.
And I guess
do we keep this extra corner, this extra offensive lineman? That type of situation, I guess, is what we're looking at. So that's what I think they would. I think they would go through when they make those decisions.
Yeah, I guess actually it won't be next week. It'll be the following week. You need all those guys in that last preseason game.
Oh, sure.
So I guess they cut them on.
Yeah. Well, you can look it
up.
up.
Date be the 28th or 9th or whatever.
Yeah.
And training camp too. It's not what it used to be. It's not a full blown sequestering for 18 days, and off in the woods or in a dorm or. Not quite to those levels. The sport has certainly changed, and we've seen that actualized in the
4 o'clock, Aug
31.
Time. So it's after the Falcon game. Prior to 4 o'clock, clubs must reduce rosters to a maximum of 53 players.
So it's all in one day.
Yeah.
They
just
from 90 to 53.
Everybody. It's hard for some. Like there's, at this point, if you're, and I'm not going to name names, but they know, and if you're that
bubble
guy,
guys.
Yeah, not above. No,
you're
bubble.
talking about guys that know they're
you're
not.
Toast.
Yeah.
You're finished.
What am I even doing?
Yeah, so now you got to sit through 2 more weeks. But what you got
XFL, baby, XFL.
XFL, challenge yourself to get something on tape. Well, if they don't like me here, somebody else will. The heck with them. I'm going to show the rest of the people because if you're going in the fourth quarter last night, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. So anyway, we shall see. Again, the drill poll question of the day, presented by Lock & Law DUI and Criminal Defense. Know before you blow, 858-9818. What did you like about last night's game? Minshew's play, 47%. I didn't watch, 34%. The Jones sack, 15%. Borden, McRae. I put the 2 young receivers, McBride. McBride has had 2 good games.
Yeah.
Is he making? Is he Alan Hearns in it? Is he Keelan Cole in it?
I don't know. Can he overtake Keelan Cole right now?
McBride had a touchdown called back.
Yeah. A couple of,
right?
not just one, but 2 penalties, just to make sure.
I was celebrating when we got on the other side of the 50. We were knocking on that door in that first half a lot.
Yeah.
And so I had us all watching.
Finally got a field goal. That was exciting.
Well, before that, we finally broke through and got as far as the 49. But, we were all around that 50, man, and we just couldn't quite push through.
Oh, good Lord. You mentioned Minshew, though, and that's one thing Marrone talked about, Beef, last night after the game. Not just the belief that Minshew can be the backup, but now it's kind of bordering on confidence that he will be.
Obviously we went out there to win, and we didn't do that. But I think when you look at things, making sure, who your number 2 quarterback is, I think a lot of questions will be did he do enough? I think he's been doing enough right now, and tonight was a big step for him to secure that position.
So that makes it's a done deal.
Yeah,
they're not scouring the waiver wire.
Who are we going to get? Right.
They're not looking for any veterans. They're going to ride with Gardner Minshew and keep your fingers crossed Nick Foles stays healthy. We had Brian call in, Burning Brian, we like to call him through the years. He's burned many of a Jaguar item of paraphernalia.
Always good to hear from him. He's a long-time season ticket holder. Yeah. He keeps it real and gives us the.
Apparently, he's got a book of matches out now. We tried to talk him out of going to this ridiculous game.
Too
remember?
Early. We haven't even seen the team.
Well, let's see. Let's see what we got.
I'll talk him out. I'll talk him down
off the ledge.
If that's where he's at, I don't know.
Okay.
Hello, Brian.
What's going on, fellas?
Congratulations. You now have a theme song.
You've hit legendary status.
Yes, that's
right?
Huge for you. Yes.
I've only been listening to you guys for what? I think
a while.
20 years.
Yes.
Yeah, you go way back to the Bay Meadows days.
Yes.
The Ocho days.
Yes.
Yeah. The Ocho. We were the Ocho.
Way back.
You could hear us.
Anyone for some fried turkey?
I will say this. One thing is, when we used to do this morning show forever ago, and I don't even know what the call letters are anymore, the numbers, and it was such a good show that even though you could only hear it for 2 square miles, people would drive from miles away to get into those 2 square miles.
Well, where are we? Where are we, Brian? What are we thinking?
It was good to see Minshew, like you guys said, see him play good.
Okay.
So that was a positive. I mean, and like you said, Dan, getting across the 50, that was
big.
That was good.
A milestone.
It was a milestone, an accomplishment, if you will.
But my biggest problem with everything is the new rule for challenging pass interference. It's going to ruin the game if they don't do something about it, because you can't have a challenge like they had last night where two guys are just playing football.
Right.
They challenge it, and then they go and they give them the pass. It's got to be blatant pass interference like the New Orleans game, or you can't overturn it. Period.
I don't know how it's going to work, Brian, but I trust that they can't be this dumb. Like last year during preseason, remember the leading with the head was going to cause all kinds of trouble, and then they never called it during the regular.
Yeah, but the difference is, Dan, here's the fear.
Now you can challenge.
Yeah, now you can challenge.
And if they reverse, they're going to drive people nuts. I know, I hear you.
You can't, listen, pass interference has never been judged as a ticky-tack foul. You got to get on them. I mean, guys are going to jostle. I'm with Brian. They keep challenging, and if the guy touches the other guy, they're flagging him.
There's pass interference on every.
Correct.
There's basically pass interference on every play. You could call it.
The NFL is usually a little more level-headed. They let it die down. They let the controversy go away, and they don't make rash decisions just to placate an angry, fan base or players union, whatever it is. They way overreacted way too quickly, and they should never have made pass interference challengeable. They just shouldn't. If you wanted to put an asterisk in there where the booth could overrule you or step in and make you look at something, that's fine. But, not to mention, this is going to create, as a whole, added up, more controversy than the one play in the game.
Yeah.
Because every week, in every game, there's going to be a split decision on whether or not it's pass interference. It's going to have. Think about it. And as a sidebar, a coach is going to waste a timeout that he needs later, or something's going to happen.
Thank you, Brian. So Brian doesn't have the matches out yet.
No, apparently not. Beef misled me there.
Yeah, so I think we're okay.
Correct.
I'm just used to he's ready to burn anything.
No, I know. HMU if you want to burn, Brian. Yeah, we'll be around. Look, a couple other things from the National Football League last night. We had some games, got some more games tonight and more games on Saturday. So if you can stomach it, there are some good first quarters to watch out there. And then dump it. It's kind of fun, actually. Watch the first quarter of a game and then go off to something else.
Almost every team is, played in these first 2 weeks, their starters to a degree. Almost every team except for the Jaguars.
Kyler Murray, doggedly bad last night. 3 of 8 for 12 yards.
Yeah, and took a safety.
Yeah.
And,
flagged for false starts because of him.
Yeah, the party. Is clapping your hands never done in the NFL? Is that just a college thing?
I don't know.
They made such a big deal about that last night, and I've been seeing quarterbacks do that forever.
By the way, was that game on ESPN?
I don't know.
You weren't watching it?
No, between the Jags and the Braves, I
thought I read
attention.
I thought I read that it was the debut of the two-man booth on ESPN.
It may have been
with Tess and Booger. Now that's it. That's it for Monday Night Football. So I was just curious if that was going on. I think that was, but I'm not positive. So, so the Cardinals got waxed. And it might not be a bad thing that you can pump the brakes a little bit on Kyler Murray if you're the Cardinals. All right, let's don't get ahead of ourselves. Got a lot of work to do here. Got a lot of growing to do. He's little too, man. Gosh, he looks smaller than that. Didn't they measure him at 6 feet? Yes,
like 6 and change, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
like 6
not.
and
He looks
3/4
5'8", man, running around out there.
He is tiny, man.
That's the way he's stocky. Maybe he's built or something, but he does not look 6 feet.
And I know he's a pocket passer, and maybe I'm wrong to say this, but
you got to use his legs a little.
Yeah, early on, we got to use the legs. Use the legs a little bit.
That's one thing that I am impressed with Gardner Minshew about.
He stays.
That dude stays in that pocket as much as any quarterback the Jags have ever had. Even now, uncomfortable.
So
yeah, I don't. Whatever.
Yeah,
they love it. They love that thing. I guarantee he's earning points with Doug Marrone with all that pocket presence that he's showing. Now he hasn't delivered everything perfectly, and he's behind just a real dog meat offensive line. Those guys have played terrible 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
they can't run the ball at all.
No.
They don't protect.
If you take away,
I wouldn't mind if they cut every one of them and just took waiver wire guys and tried them. They're terrible.
So are the waiver wire guys. There was a Magoo scramble for a first down and was it Quadri Henderson who ran the reverse at the beginning of the second half?
Yeah.
You take away those two rushes, and the Jags are about 1.2 yards.
If you hand it to a running back.
By the way, Alfred Blue in a boot. So while we've sat here for 2 weeks with consternation about the backup quarterback, maybe we should be worried about the backup running back because I don't know.
Thomas Rawls didn't flash at all.
No, I don't know who's going to do anything here at running back. We need to see something from one of these guys in the next 2 weeks.
Week 1 flashed a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit, but ultimately it was like 8 for 22.
Well,
but
ultimately, again, I don't know if you can put Saquon Barkley behind this line and run anywhere. They're terrible. I haven't seen not one big hole in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
The other guys seem to open. I saw the Eagles' first play open a hole 10 yards wide.
Yeah. Murray's official combine measurement, 5 foot 10.1 inches.
That's what it was. It wasn't 6 feet.
5'10" and
He just wasn't 5'8".
He wasn't 5'9".
Oh, he's like Russell Wilson. 5'10".
It was like double digits.
Yeah,
which got us excited. All right, well, coming up tonight, the Bills, Panthers, Bears, Giants, and Dolphins, Bucks. So we got the round robin state championship going on here in the next couple weeks. So it's
we'll see who wins. I mean,
important for the Dolphins to win tonight,
really
and then us to beat the Dolphins.
And this might not be a bad idea for 10-10. Maybe 10-10 XL is the genesis for this. We should have we round robin it every year. There ought to be a trophy. There ought to be a trophy that goes to the exhibition champion of the state of Florida in the Miami, and you have to win both or you're ineligible.
Well, yeah.
In other words, if you go 1-1-1, there's no way, no tiebreaker. But if you sweep the other two, you win.
Why don't when we go to the 2 preseason games, why don't we just play the Dolphins and the Bucks every year? Every year.
Probably will.
That's fine. We'll just play the Dolphins and the Bucks.
Who cares?
Real easy. We'll do one at our place, one at one of their places, and away we go.
You're really only losing one preseason game when you do that. Each team. Because it's home games that matter.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You're only sacrificing one home game.
Right.
I mean, the NFL has such a golden opportunity here, Dan. Yeah, I wish they'd look at it that way. They need to come out of this postseason. We're completely scrapping the way preseason runs. Every ticket to every NFL game next year is going to be $5. You got to go online, register, get your seats. There's so many people in Jacksonville, Dan, they don't have the fortune that many of our listeners do right now of going to Jaguar games through the years.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always amazed when we used to have the high school kids down there who had never even been in the stadium.
Yeah.
We lose sight of that sometimes. It would be a big deal for some people and a real chance for the NFL to do something nice and charitable. And you're still going to rake them at the concession. It's not like you're going to,
regular Jag fan. If you're a kind of a fan, a football fan, but you're not, and you've watched the Jags these 2 weeks. My point is, they're not doing anything to excite us, right? We have to but I want to keep reminding you guys, the team didn't play.
That's true.
And you got to keep telling yourself that because
I do too.
All we get to do to judge is see what we saw these 2 Thursdays.
They've been terrible.
None of those guys are going to.
Very few of them.
Very few of those guys are going to be making contributions to this team this year.
And the ones that do are going to be surrounded by a lot better personnel and
it's
will
like
look better.
night and day. So you got to keep telling.
I am disappointed with the line.
You got to keep telling yourself that because look, we've had 24 years of Jaguar football and we haven't had a lot of great ones. So I can see how it's easy to fall into same old Jags. Same old Jags. And I don't know. Maybe they will be, but let's not judge that and make that in our head.
That's a danger, though, and we've said that all along.
Sure.
There's this perception danger of not playing anywhere.
Without seeing the other 27 to 30 guys.
I'm not worried about it at all. I'm over this whole thing. Whatever. These are just probably – you shouldn't feel any worse about this than if you went to a training camp one day and saw Nick Foles throw a pick.
Right.
Who cares? This does so
now, if you're
unimportant.
A Niners fan and you see Jimmy Garoppolo throw 5 straight picks on 5 straight plays.
Yeah, we had a guy did that once.
Might worry.
And he's fighting for a job as a backup with the Rams. So.
All right, let's move on.
We will. This is the drill. It's an All-American Friday, as always, brought to you by our friends at the A-Team. They're a J.B. Coxwell company. They're in the roll-off and recycling business, and they're the best at it. You want your job site to look as professional as you consider your company, and a lot of times that just gets thrown out with the wrong roll-off company. Keep things a mess. When they're done, it looks brand new. So it's All-American Roll-Off and Recycling, now serving the Tri-County area, Duval, St. John's, and Clay.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Red, 10-10, easy, Duval. Let's go, Googans. Blue, 92.5. Turn, hot.
Hey, Hicken here for my friends at Nimnick Buick GMC. You know who they are. They're the #1 Buick GMC dealership in Jacksonville, FLA. Why would you go anywhere else? More cars, more trucks, more SUVs, more inventory than anybody, and of course the best price guarantee. Heck, Nimnick's been serving and donating to our community for 78 years. No one cares more about the customers before, and no one cares more about their customers after the sale. So do yourself a favor. Go to NimnickBuickGMC.com, NIMNICHT BuickGMC.com. Then, after you see the deals you want, head over to that big, beautiful showroom. Get on 295. Get off at Phillips Highway. It's right there, just south of 295. You'll be glad you did. Summer super sale rolling on, explosive deals all over the place. You can see them all at NimnickBuickGMC.com. If you don't like buying a car, don't worry. Nimnick Buick GMC, they make the car buying process as painless as possible. Sales folks there are not pushy, low-pressure environment. You get treated the way you want to be treated at Nimnick Buick GMC, the new name of Buick.
Warning. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. The world is changing. Isn't it time smoking changed too? Meet Vuse Alto, a vapor product offering you a satisfying alternative to cigarettes with long-lasting pods filled with liquid blended in the U.S. Vuse Alto delivers our highest performing vapor yet. Simple to use, surprisingly quiet, and impressively powerful. Vuse, leading the way today, tomorrow, and in the future. Underage sale prohibited.
Attention diesel mechanics. Republic Services is now hiring in Duval and St. Johns County. And with Republic Services, new diesel mechanics get a $2,000 sign-on bonus, a $1,000 yearly tool allowance, and competitive benefits. Republic Services will even pay for your ASE certifications and offer a bonus for each certification earned. Join the Republic Services team and make a positive impact on your community and environment today. Visit republicservices.jobs for more information and to apply. Wear the star, drive your career.
A roof is a home improvement that will protect your home and get you a good return on investment. Mike Dempsey here for Universal Roofing. All of the roofs come with a 25-year transferable guarantee. Folks, this is your forever roof. There's no one better than Universal Roofing because they're the safest, most highly skilled roofing contractor in town on all types of roofs. They have industry-leading warranties and outstanding customer service. So visit universalroof.com to schedule a free inspection. That's universalroof.com.
Have you heard? It's official. Diamonds Direct has moved. Thanks to the way you've embraced our unique concept, we needed more room. So we've upgraded. We've moved to a brand new store that's 50% larger. It's off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt. You can't miss it. Our new showroom is state-of-the-art. Bright, spacious, modern, with gorgeous lake views and more fine jewelry than you've ever seen in one place. You're gonna love our new home. Same great people, same industry-leading warranties and guarantees, same unbeatable values, but now in a fresh new showroom with even more diamonds, more designer jewelry, more engagement ring mountings, more bands and bracelets and pendants and earrings. It's the best selection in all of Florida. At Diamonds Direct, our passion is celebrating love and new beginnings. And now we invite you to join us in celebrating this new chapter in our life. Diamonds Direct, upgrading your experience yet again with a spectacular new showroom. Now open off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt behind Firebirds.
I'm Chuck Farrer, reminding you to always exercise caution at the intersection of Beach Boulevard and University. It is one of the most dangerous crossroads in the city. When you or someone you love has been the victim of an auto accident, you're at another crossroad. You need a lawyer who knows how to handle the insurance companies. Call us at 396-5555. We'll fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Farrer & Farrer, protecting you and your family for over 30 years.
Offices, Jacksonville.
We've been saving people money for over 50 years. Now at Mavis Discount Tire, save even more. Right now, get up to $100 back on a set of 4 select Continental tires. You always save at Mavis Discount Tire. Visit MavisTire.com to see our huge tire selection and to find a store near you. Come in today and save.
Mavis Discount Tire, America's discount tire store.
Legal and other restrictions apply. See stores for rebate details.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute continually strives for the highest level of orthopedic surgery and rehab care. Please welcome Dr. Lance Snyder to the Baptist South location. His specialties include elbow, foot and ankle, knee, shoulder, and sports medicine. Dr. Snyder has served as the team physician for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, Mandarin High School, and University Christian High School. Visit JOI.net for a list of all physicians and locations. JOI, where the pros go.
Shark fans, your Jacksonville Sharks are bringing home another championship game to Jacksonville. The 2019 NAL Championship game presented by Tom Bush Family Dealerships and Dr. James J. McCall kicks off Saturday, August 17th at 7 p.m. Let's pack the Shark Tank and help Jacksonville win another football title. Don't miss the big game. Get your championship tickets now for only $13. Call 904-621-0700. That's 904-621-0700 or visit jacksharks.com.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. Jaguars preseason game number 2 took place yesterday as Philly came to town. The Jags able to get on the board this week, but ultimately fell to the Eagles 24-10. Another week with a large group of players who did not play as 27 guys were held out. A good test for the depth of this Jaguars team leading into the regular season. Coach Doug Marrone spoke after the game on the importance of playing smart football.
We've been preaching to players about being a smart football team. Obviously, you saw some penalties that weren't smart, but you did see a play that was smart. Keelan Cole on the sideline and being able to do that. These are things that we're working on that are going to help us during the year, so I was happy to see that.
Visit Jaguars.com for more from Marrone. 8:02 and 78 degrees. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more of The Drill next on 1010XL.
Oh, sweet Friday. Shout out to Joe D and the special teams unit. Brilliant play by Keelan Cole last night. That was great. They were practicing that play in camp and used it to perfection right there on the sideline when you jump out of bounds and touch the football and you get the ball to 40. It was great. Because at first everybody in the world's thinking, what the hell are you doing?
I thought here's the only problem I have with this great smart play. I kind of thought I heard Keelan Cole let out an exclamation of oh, I messed up when he did it. So that's it. By the way, that's a bad rule.
Yeah, it's called taking advantage of a loophole, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of folks have been wondering about Bryce Harper's home run trot.
Sprinted. He was excited.
Well, he sprinted 19.27 seconds. His second fastest this season, 18.68, but he watched it for 3 seconds. So he
was excited, and
his third fastest tracking since 2015, since they began tracking. They said he went 8.02 seconds to first base because of the 2 or 3 second
11
delay.
Seconds the rest.
11.25 from first to home. That's pretty good, man.
I was excited for him.
Yeah, I know you were. Now, you didn't watch that live, did you?
No.
Okay. When did you see that he had done that?
When I got up early this morning and I fired up the Twitter machine before I saw the score.
I believe it's Tweeter machine.
And I saw a lot of the Cubs guys.
Did you know you were
That time, get off that Tweeter machine.
Yeah.
And,
did you know you were leading the whole way?
I knew they were leading. I knew you was pitching great.
Yeah.
And then I see all the tweets late from all the Cubs dudes I follow. Is you ever just randomly shout obscenities into the air?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, what happened?
Okay.
The worst feeling in the world is when you have the day that the Braves blew that 5 or 6 run lead to the Marlins in the night, 4 run lead, same as you. I kind of fell asleep. It is such a kick in the gut when you get up the next morning. You're
I don't know what's worse, watching it happen or
I think it's almost worse getting up the next day because
you already counted it as a dub.
Yeah. And in fairness, there's usually 1 or 2 games a year that go the other way. I was shocked to get up today and see 10-8, Hick.
Oh, God.
It was 10-1 or 10-2 or something.
10-3.
Yeah, last I saw.
Mets-Braves last night was 10-3. Gagnon was pitching for the Mets. Emphasis on Gag. Let me tell you, I was doing the live hits. The Mets led comfortably throughout the game. So
started in the first.
They lit up your guy.
We got to the set. We got in the
he had his worst outing of his career, I think, is what they said. Shortest. Shortest outing.
It wasn't good. And the Braves, this close to getting back in. I got the bases loaded in the bottom, and then Inciarte struck out.
23 hits for the Mets last night.
Is that right, at Manning?
23 hits.
I didn't watch the game.
Alonso went 5 for 5. Rosario went 5 for 6. First time in Mets history, 2 guys with 5 hits. But anyway, it's 10-3 in the 8th. Gagnon gives up a home run in the 8th. No big deal. It's 10-4 going to the 9th. Mets don't score. Braves come up 10-4. Now, I'm not watching it. I'm just following it. And I'm like, all right, 10-4. Let's get this done. Off to Kansas City. You know, it's good to salvage a game. It's always fun when you score some runs. Gagnon gives up a hit and a home run to Acuna. It's 10-6. Immediately, I'm like, get him out. Get him out. Well, he gets it out. I think Duvall got out.
Probably Albies.
I think Duvall got out in between Acuna and
Freeman. No, it's Albies.
Whoever led off with a single.
Oh.
And then, so it's 10-6.
Oh.
And then I think Freeman and Donaldson then go back to back.
They did, yeah.
And it's 10-7, then 10-8. The kid gave up 4 home runs in an inning, and I'm like, get him out! And so now I'm ready. I mean, I am about to drive to Atlanta and kill Mickey Callaway, which is not
good. They bring in your guy from...
They bring in Sugar, who's...
what's it, Diaz? Is that his name?
And he promptly walks McCann on 4 pitches.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's going to throw a flat slider. Yeah. And he got Inciarte to strike out and end the game, so thank goodness. But, I wasn't happy, I guess is the best way to say it. But these are the bullpens that we're dealing with in MLB. Listen... We had a chance against the Braves down 5-1 the night previous. We got it to 5-3, bases loaded, 1 out in the 9th.
Never easy.
It's amazing.
And listen, and it doesn't feel like it when your starter gives up the 6 or 7 runs, but you know the bullpen comes in and locks it down last night. It could be different for the Braves. The Braves bullpen cannot get outs.
Yeah,
they just can't.
Oh, you mean in other words,
even in the early innings. Look. Fultonavich got rocked for 3 at Miami over the weekend, and then we stopped.
The one thing about the Braves, and I said this on our Mets line last night, at 6, but it's great we got 6, but it's a second inning. And I'm sitting here thinking, they'll get 6.
Yeah, that's what I told my son that.
They're going to get 6.
I told my son when it was 3-0 or 4-0 even, I said, well, look, I know it's already the third. We'll give 4 runs.
Right.
But the problem is that, if your starter gets bombed, you bring in these, sad sack relievers, and it just it doesn't get any better. I mean, they just don't get anybody out.
Speaking of Miami on the 1010XL text line, built by Lifetime Enclosures, I'm on vacation next week, going to catch the Jags Dolphins and watch my Marlins destroy Jeff's Braves. Did you see what we did to the Dodgers last night?
Yeah, the Marlins don't destroy anyone but their fans' hopes and dreams. Yeah, that's. I'm not worried at all about the Marlins, and if you're going to Miami to see them destroy the Braves, and you're going to be very disappointed seeing that the series is in Atlanta. So that'll be tough. That'll be hard for you. Yeah, you enjoy that. I guess you just plan on watching it on Spanish language television, maybe in South Florida, but you won't be watching the Marlins crush the Braves in Miami. They'll be in Atlanta.
The Indians have a unique scheduling deal right now. Pross, they're in New York for the next 8 days because they're playing the Yankees and the Mets. So they beat the Yankees 19-5 yesterday at the stadium. So that's a nice W right there for those guys. So, Major League
Indians have really just come completely back.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, Bauer, thanks a lot, is just getting rocked, both stars.
And the Natty?
The Braves rocked him, and then the Nats got him like 6 runs in the first couple innings the other day.
Yeah. I'm looking now, the way the Nats are playing, I'm pretty happy with 2 out of 3 from those guys.
They're annoying me.
Yeah, they're rolling along
here. But I believe they have the Brewers now. But the Reds, were playing decent, and they swept them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're annoying me, and they got pitching. They
Scherzer hasn't been playing.
I know
he's about to come back,
but they have the pitching. Listen, the Braves are going to pull an upset in this regard. Yeah. I mean, they're going to if they win this division, they're 3 suitors, all have better starting pitching than they do. Now, Soroka's fantastic. Yeah. He's as good as good as DeGrom and Scherzer, at least statistically. But the Mets and the Nats especially are going 2 or 3 deep. Now the Phillies have kind of fallen apart after Aaron Nola, but. As a pure ace, he's pretty good too. So,
big story here. Obviously, the Jags last night, preseason game 2, much like preseason game 1, I guess the biggest takeaway is Minshew played better. They'll have some evaluating to do, and we'll go from there. But overall, that was the takeaway. If you made it down to the stadium last night, check out the Jags. You want to see what's trending?
Sure.
All right. Let's do that.
It's the Tap 5 at 8. Visit brewswithaz.beer.
Let's get it on.
Let's do it.
Shout out to Brews with 3 Z's. No, they're not asleep. They just have 3 locations.
That's correct. Atlanta Beach, Bartram, and now open in the Riverside area over there on Post Street.
Let's rock.
Let's do it.
Number 5.
Number 5, Jeff, you mentioned in the 6 o'clock hour, but it is also trending on social media. Could have been a very dark day today. Instead, it's a day where you go, wow, talk about good fortune, whatever you want to call it. Dale Earnhardt Jr.,
oh, man,
very lucky to walk away with his family from a plane crash outside of Bristol yesterday.
Yeah, that was a hairy
terrifying
deal. And, again, if you saw the video, then you realize what a miracle it was. So thank
Incredible.
God. Junior and his family, his little baby girl and wife and doggies are all okay.
Yeah, and you know, when I saw this headline, I was like, yeah, okay, come on.
Right.
Sure. I'm probably had a
What,
rough
did it
landing.
run off the runway?
Yeah,
or,
scoot off, and then you see, like you said,
it's a bona fide plane crash.
Yeah, up and puffs of smoke. You can probably see from miles away. It's amazing. Wasn't his day. I thought.
Not in the
best
book.
you can say. Yeah, not in the book for yesterday.
Yeah, man.
But not just that. That the patriarch and the famous guy didn't perish. That none of them did.
Yeah.
And you got a little tiny baby. I mean, crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4,
That
guys.
was on landing, right?
Yeah.
Go and stretch out your funny bones, guys.
Okay.
Since it's 8 o'clock, I'll see if you guys have any squeaky clean ones you can share. Today is hashtag National Tell a Joke Day.
It is National Tell a Joke Day?
I don't know if you have anything clean you can share. I know, Dan, you're notorious for your filthy blue humor.
Yes. I got a joke.
You got a joke?
Yeah, I'll give you one.
I like it.
Are we really going to open this door again?
Yeah, let's do
I think
it.
maybe Balls was here. You may have been gone during it. Hicken went through a phase where he had the joke of the day.
Joke of the day?
Terrible.
It was great.
It's great. One of history's great comedians.
They're like little, elementary school jokes.
When I heard that Eddie Murphy was coming back to do stand-up, I thought, when is Dan's time?
What did one toilet say to the other?
Did you just look the joke up on Google?
What did one toilet say to the other?
What, Dan?
Flush you very much.
You look a bit flushed.
Yeah. He's on Google.
Where should a 500-pound alien go, Beef?
I mean, my man is on Google for joke of the day material.
I don't know, Dan. Where should a 500-pound alien go?
On a diet.
Hey!
Rim shot. Give it to me.
Yeah!
Give it to me. Rim shot.
Hey, Dan.
Yes, sir.
If someone's cold, where should you tell them to stand?
In a deep freeze.
In a corner. It's 90 degrees there.
Ah! Rim shot.
Yeah!
What do you call a boy named Lee that nobody talks to, Jeff?
Lonely.
Lonely! Oh,
All right,
you
now
ruined
that
it.
ends. It ends now.
That
If
is.
you get it right, it ends. Yeah.
Dan.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, I saw a guy spill some Scrabble tiles on the street.
Yeah?
I asked him, what's the word on the street?
Rim shot.
Yeah!
Give it to him.
Tell a joke day.
Give him to a rim shot. Tell a joke.
Why does it have to
Number
be National
3.
Tell a Joke Day? I have one.
So a rabbi,
Do it, Jeff. Come on.
a rabbi,
yeah.
a priest, and a hooker walk into the bar.
Well, I mean,
No.
what are we doing?
I've got some filthy ones.
What are they
I'm sure.
doing with her?
Not
All right.
nasty.
I have one. I want to stop something before it trends.
Okay.
You guys watch TV much? Have you seen the commercial yet? Have you seen the commercial yet?
Sucker for you.
For the Spam tacos? Has anyone seen this?
No.
Spam is advertising that Spam is perfect for a taco. To which point, I would just like to right now respond to Spam.
No, it's not.
No, you're not.
No.
And also, I would remind Spam, we decided on you as a nation about 20, 25 years ago, okay?
Well.
You're no good.
It's
You're not coming back. We spoke. Your canned, processed, congealed meat is terrible.
You know why?
We're not going to fry it and put it in a
You
tortilla.
never pan-fried it.
Yeah, right?
Got to pan-fry it, Jeff.
Yeah, I've had pan-fried
That's the
Spam.
trick.
I was born and raised in the South, my man. If there's a way to eat Spam, I've been forced to eat it at some point. Spam is gross. It should never, ever, ever be suggested as a tasty taco item. It sounds gross. So hopefully I've done my part.
Ironic you should mention Spam. They'll be coming up in a moment.
Number 3.
What?
But number 3 first.
Yes, sir.
I'm sending you guys a link right now. If you could.
I'm cold.
You could take a look at this picture I'm sending you. It's of a guy who, at one point we were absolutely addicted to his television program. That would be the greatest British judge of all time, Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell's trending on social media, guys, as he hit the red carpet recently, and he's lost some weight since going vegan recently. But people are more concerned about just what in God's name is happening with Simon Cowell's face. That's not just weight loss, guys. Something is happening.
It doesn't look that different to me.
No?
No.
Hold on.
I don't know, man.
Let me look.
If you scroll down the article, you see a picture from like a year ago. That today.
Simon
his
Cowell
eyes are all
debuts his
sunken
new
in.
face.
His teeth look like chiclets now. There's some things going on with Simon.
Well, I didn't go down to the changing
Yeah,
phase.
if you scroll down-
No, he's got something going on.
He's had something going on, man. Yeah, when you first glance at it, you're like, yeah, it looks like Simon.
Right.
But then you keep going, you look at old Simon and new Simon. And new Simon looks like a rubber
I've
mask.
seen like crazier transformations.
Yeah,
I
I
would
agree,
never, if
but
I didn't have to
people
look at the old one, I wouldn't have known.
No, he looks different,
He
bro.
looks different, bro.
Looks
Look
by
at
the
the
way,
eyes. They're
he
all
looks a little
sunken in.
tougher, to be honest with you. He looks a
Yeah.
little bit more square jawed.
A little bit. Well, he's lost like 20 some odd pounds. He's gone vegan and he doesn't drink anymore.
It looks great for 59. I'll give him that much.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
There is that.
A lot better not.
Number
do.
2.
By the way, the other thing from Simon, I didn't see it, the performance, but do you remember the blind autistic kid who sang so good? It was one of those great moments on
X Factor,
one of those shows, America's Got Talent or whatever. So I guess they went to Vegas, and the kid did Bridge Over Troubled Waters, which Paul Simon allowed him to do because Paul Simon doesn't normally let you do that. But he saw the audition and was so moved by it, and the kid knocked it dead again. So It's a great story. I mean, this, it's a tearjerker if you watch it. So.
Number 2.
Number 2, guys, speaking of changing appearances.
Sha-la-la-la-los.
Now,
Is that where they stole the song from? Oh,
now, who is this, Dan?
So-
Do you know the artist?
Yeah, this is the Counting Crows.
You only know that because he sent us an email, and it was also on there.
Honest to gosh.
Am
I right?
This is the Counting Crows. This is
Dan, look at the email he just sent you about Simon Cowell.
the second link.
Look at the second.
Yeah,
It's,
Maybe I saw it.
Yeah.
Now, the
I
Counting
don't think I did,
Crows.
though.
Now, the Counting Crows, to most casual listeners, this is like their signature jam, which made a lot of people mad when they came through because they don't play this song anymore.
Why not?
When they play live, I don't know, because it's annoying as hell.
That, no, that's this is why if Chicago played in my kitchen, I would go out to eat. Those so-and-sos, those arrogant,
You're not good enough.
unprofessional
None
so-and-sos.
of you, if you don't play your hit, are good enough to not play your hit.
Play the jam.
Play your hit.
Chicago is a disgusting band. I hate them with every ounce of fiber in my body. As we sat there for over an hour and they just jammed on the horn, didn't play a single freaking song that we all came, and they were just the arrogance.
Did you
was
boo 'em?
just, oh my God.
Did you boo 'em?
Without
They're
mercy.
starting to get cat calls. They really did.
Yeah.
Play something.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, and your horn. I got news for you, Chicago. If you're not playing songs with your horns, if you're only playing your horns, you are some dainty little musician.
You know what that was, Jeff?
What?
That was the night Chicago died.
Yes.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, the night Chicago died.
National
Brother, what a
Television
night it
Day!
really was. Brother, what a fight it really was. Glory be.
What are you doing?
I heard my mama cry.
What is going
Right
on?
now.
I heard her pray the night Chicago died.
I don't know
Dan Hicken
this.
is crushing National
Yeah.
Telejoke.
Thank
That's
you.
what just happened.
Thank you.
Well, Adam
Rip
Duritz.
shot.
Adam Duritz, who is the singer of Counting Crows, is really only recognizable for one feature. It's his massive head of dreads. Which
Yeah, he's
sheared off.
Well, he's got dreads.
Whoa!
He has the kind of dreads that look like they need to be vacuumed, right? Some dreads are, they're a little more crisper and tighter, and
Look like
then
they may have an aroma about
and then
them.
some dreads just look like it's full of cigar smoke and dust.
I mean, on the plus side, Courtney Cox might take him back.
Is that who she used to
They
be
were,
with?
I think they were married at one point, a long time
Wow,
ago.
who knew?
And,
Something tells me Courtney Cox probably doesn't look all that great anymore.
And lastly,
Number 1.
She's a lovely girl.
number 1, I told you, Jeff, we'd bring it back full circle.
Yes, we
Spam?
were.
We're spamming?
We're going to spam, guys. This is not a joke. This is not a Photoshop, waka waka, because it's that time of year, guys. September 23rd, if you head online,
Yeah.
spam.com or walmart.com, just
Free
in
spam?
time. for your fall festivities, Thanksgiving, etc., get yourself a latte and get yourself a can of pumpkin spice Spam.
Spam is trying to come back, man. Like I said, you'll see it now that I've mentioned it. Spam is running a commercial pumping up Spam tacos. My God, if you're going to make a taco, why would you ever use Spam instead of, I don't know, a real meat that tastes good?
I don't know. I will say this.
Do you like Spam?
My favorite food truck does a Spamiyaki burger, where it's a burger with like a pan-fried Spam on top of it. It's thebomb.com.
On the 1010XL text line, built by Lifetime Enclosures, Spam is on the menu in Hawaii McDonald's. They have Spam and eggs meal.
Spam and eggs, baby.
Maybe it's just me. I don't like Spam. You like Spam? You ever had Spam?
I've
had it, but
been
not
a long
for
time,
a long
right?
time. I'm not. If I walk down the aisles, which I don't do, and I walk past the Spam, I wouldn't put a couple cans in the.
Yeah, I don't like meat that.
Dan's not walking down the aisles with the common folk.
I don't like meat that has like a ring top, and then metal opening, like you're opening Pringles. You shouldn't get
like they're
you
Vienna
shouldn't
sausages?
right. You shouldn't get meat in a Pringles can. That's just how I look at things.
What I like is it's got that vacuum sound like it's a can of tennis balls.
Oh man, it smells like a can of tennis balls. Spam is just.
So pumpkin spice Spam, it's limited supply, guys. So get online.
Spam
early.
thinks that here's what we'll do. This happened. All right, the country's become very anti-spam. It's clear we have an inferior product here. Why would anyone eat this? So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go AWOL for 25 years, and then we're going to try again.
Yeah,
we're going to pretend like no one knows how bad we are, and voila.
Beef, if you could, sir, before we head to break, I'd like to respond to what Jeff Prosser was calling me out on. Paper Lace, please, is the name of the group. The night Chicago died.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't.
You know the song.
I do? Is this
you do?
it?
Oh, no. You don't know the song.
I don't, not the way you just sang it, I've never heard.
The boys on the text line, built by Lifetime Enclosures, knows a great rendition of the one hit.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great rendition. Is this the song?
Yeah.
Who sings
Dan.
it?
Yeah.
Why did Adele cross the road?
Why did Adele cross the road?
To say hello from the other side.
Rip shot! National Joke Day! He's hot!
Let me tell you what's rapidly becoming a joke.
What?
This show.
What do you mean?
This is Chicago Died?
Yes. Apparently.
Is this old song, Beef?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, dude.
I am so glad I've never heard this song
You don't know
before.
this song?
Sounds like you could make love
And
to
I'm
this, Dan.
also, I thought text line was inhabited by young guys.
No way, man.
I mean, what in the world,
Young
text
and old,
line?
it's inhabited by the best guys.
Oh.
Try to make that town his own.
Okay, I can't do this another second.
With the forces of the law, I heard my mama cry. I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Ow! Come on. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what a night it really was. Glory be.
I heard my mama cry. I heard her pray the night Chicago died.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Get ready to flex your sports trivia muscles. You or your 4-person team can qualify to match wits against the masters of the sports universe on TV's Beat the Brains. Tuesdays, 7 p.m. at String Sports Brewery, 1850 North Main Street. Don't miss out on your chance to beat the brains.
They say time is money, and at Claude Nolan Cadillac, we respect your time and strive to make your every visit a pleasure. Serving Jacksonville for over 114 years, Claude Nolan Cadillac owners come back again and again. Why? Because you are more than a customer, you are part of our family, and now get 0% financing for up to 72 months, plus $1,000 on most new 2019 Cadillac models. Visit Claude Nolan on Southside Boulevard or go to ClaudeNolanCadillac.com. Beginning lasting relationships since 1905. See dealer for details.
For the best price and service when it comes to your waste hauling and collecting, look no further than the A-Team at All-American Roll-Off and Recycling. Jeff Prosser here, and let me tell you, you're not going to find an easier way to handle your project cleanups than calling in the A-Team at All-American. A J.B. Coxwell company, All-American Roll-Off and Recycling has brand new trucks and cans in all sizes to fit your project needs. No hidden fees. Count on the best price in town. When it comes to cleaning up when the job is done, go with the A-Team at All-American Roll-Off and Recycling. Visit us at all-americanrolloff.com.
This is Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute is proud to provide sports medicine services to not only the Jaguars, but also the Jacksonville Sharks, Armada Soccer Club, Jacksonville University, the Axemen, Florida State College of Jacks, and the majority of local high schools and community events. With the most experienced, caring, and fellowship-trained specialists in orthopedics, it's no wonder why coaches, parents, and athletes choose JOI. Give us a call at JOI 2000 or online at joi.net.
Instant Keys offers honest professional locksmith service for lost, broken, or spare keys. Call Instant Keys at 722-1111. Get dealer-level service in just minutes at a fraction of the cost. 722-1111.
The best of XL Primetime Replay is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, helping you be the best when you play.
You pay full price for these tickets. You want to go and you want to see the Jacksonville Jaguars. You don't want to see 40 guys that are going to be trying to sell insurance. $70, $80, $90 to sit in the Cleveland Browns Stadium, see Baker Mayfield throw 4 passes, but I get to see this homeless guy return a ball for a touchdown.
Come on. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Got shot.
And the thing is that
guy. Hey, Hicken here. Everything you've heard about Diamonds Direct is now 10 times better. Why? Because they're in their all-new, super modern, gorgeous showroom. It's off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt. You won't miss it. It's state-of-the-art. It's bright, spacious, elegant. More fine jewelry than you've ever seen in one place. 50% larger than the other space. And why? Because of you. Because the people of Jacksonville have embraced the Diamonds Direct concept, and they were busting at the seams, man. We had to grow, so grow they did. Same great people, same industry-leading warranties, same guarantees, same unbeatable values, and a fresh new showroom with more diamonds, more designer jewelry, more engagement ring mountings, more bands and bracelets, pendants, and earrings. Best selection in all of Florida. Diamonds Direct, upgrading your experience yet again with a spectacular new showroom. Open off Town Center Parkway, left of the Hyatt behind Firebirds. Don't buy any diamond engagement ring or piece of fine jewelry anywhere until you see how much more you can get at Diamonds Direct.
So, folks, I've been talking about Pella windows and doors for a few months now, and I continue to hear from people who absolutely love their Pella products. And the reasons, well, they're obvious. Consumer Reports recently gave Pella replacement windows excellent top ratings on their vinyl, wood, and composite series. So their expert reviews are absolutely amazing. So if you're thinking about upgrading your home's value, go with the best. Visit the Pella showroom. It's right there on Phillips Highway, right next to Tesla. That's Pella Windows and Doors.
This is the Mangler. By now you've heard my commercial for Advanced Disposal on our need for CDL drivers. As a result, we've added some good drivers to our team. However, we still have some positions to fill. We're looking for CDL drivers in Northeast Florida, especially in Clay County, St. Johns County, and yes, Duval. Come be a starter on our team. Earn a solid wage and get full benefits. Head to our website, advanceddisposal.com/careers, and get signed up today. That's advanceddisposal.com/careers.
Equal opportunity employer.
Listen up, Jacksonville. Frank Frangie here for Big Chief Tire, and we've got another one for the road. Upgrading to bigger and better wheels and tires can turn a daily driver into a killer cruiser with style and substance. But did you know that changing the size of your wheels means changing the way your vehicle's suspension behaves as well? Head into Big Chief Tire for a leveling kit. Make sure that your car, truck, or SUV rides as smooth as it looks with wheels and tires done by the pros who know how to set you up right. 4 locations across Jacksonville. Big Chief Tire. Drive in, drive out, drive on.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
For over 120 years, La Polina has put everyone on the VIP list. Join Tobacco Cove as we present La Polina and AJ Fernandez cigars and their number series. Rich, complex flavors with strength to suit everyone. Saturday, August 17th from 1 till 4. Come by and try it for yourself. Food, fun, and door prizes complete the afternoon. Join us at Tobacco Cove, 3849 Bay Meadows Road. We're more than a smoke shop. We're an experience.
Watch this. Get your golf weekend started early during Brunch with the Tour. Tour news, tips, and inside info brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors. Breakfast provided by Chick-fil-A.
Now I'm really hungry.
Wednesday morning on 1010XL.
Listen to this one, Pross. This is another one of the hits from Paper Lace. And I forgot about this one. This one and The Night Chicago Died are two of the greatest hits of my youth. And for you not to know them is offensive.
I know the songs.
1974,
sing-along little.
Yeah.
These songs remind me of the kind of songs that were in those old boring cartoons where the bouncing ball would follow the song.
Kind of reminds me of Bay City Rollers.
Yeah. This reminds me of the kind of radio that if you continue to do, no one in the world will listen to.
Oh, the Googans love it.
The text
they
line my
don't.
Lifetime Closure says
Yeah.
Drill Fridays are the best.
What in the hell, man?
Yeah.
You don't
But
know
not
the
the
song.
best for me. Yes, Billy,
Pleasing the
don't be a
people.
hero.
Yeah.
Of course.
How dare you
Yeah,
make fun of it?
It was great to run around and like a 5-year-old and sing silly songs like
Hey, Dan.
this, but
Bring it up, Beef.
yeah.
Billy, don't be a hero. Don't
See
be
you.
a fool
Have a good
with
weekend,
your life.
everybody. So long.
Come on, Jeff. Come on. Billy, don't be a hero. Come back and make me your wife. As Billy started to go, she said, keep your pretty head low. Oh, so good.
Hey, Dan,
Yes, sir.
how much does a pirate pay for corn?
How much does a pirate pay for corned beef?
A buccaneer. Yeah. National Tell a Joke Day.
Well done.
Danny, you got anything?
I'm good. I'm good right now. Welcome back to the drill. It's 8:32. Carrying on here on a Drill Friday. I'm going to tell you something. And you really see, being there last night, you really see how beloved Nick Foles is to the Philadelphia Eagles. And not just the Eagles, but the entire organization, man. I mean, he walked out pregame. They all sat and hung out. After the game, it was almost like a greeting line, dude. It was a greeting line. If Nick Foles can bring that type of culture down here, and that's what he talked about so much so, and what we talked about yesterday, and how he just really wanted to help sort of change the culture. Oh, my goodness gracious, that would be a big W. I mean, those guys love this guy.
Well, they did build a shrine to him.
Yeah.
In the locker room.
Yes.
When he was still there.
Yes. I mean, and I'm watching him hug player after player and coach and organizational members after the game, and it's fascinating the kind of respect that he's brought about here from this organization. So here's hoping that Nick Foles can duplicate, half of that down here. That would be huge for the Jaguars to have a guy like that. That guy like he said in the article, he's excited about helping to sort of change the culture down here. So
yeah,
we'll see if he's
most of
able
the
to do it.
time when you're in on a visit and you ask somebody how's the culture down here, usually you're hoping the answer is it's great.
Right.
And in this case, Nick Foles seems to have been just as comfortable if the answer was it's not great. It gave him another challenge. I'll just be happy if Nick Foles can hit 65% of his passes and play consistent football. Culture culture seems to kind of go hand in hand with winning and losing for the most part. Now there are the Jags amazingly though have their last 2 playoff appearances have been bad culture playoff teams. Right? Back in 2008 when they went up and they were so close to the Patriots, that looked like a team that was going to stay good. And then Jerry Porter and Drayton Florence and all the just histrionics that went on in that locker room, ultimately they fell right back on their face. So this is a referendum year. They were good 2 years ago. The culture, which was pathetic and immature last year, led to the downfall. And so this is the make or break year. You either stay bad, you're just a bad team, or you bounce back. And it's $1 million question, huh?
Yeah, no
this
question.
team seems to be a team that has they're either going to go better than you think and go 10-6, or they're going to tank worse than they ever should and go 6-10.
Oh, dear.
Like they won't be 8-8, even though they look like 8-8.
Well,
I'm really worried about the offense, bro.
let me
And
tell you
I know
something.
these are the I know these are the backups. I'm worried about the offense with the starters.
I hate to say this, but if you're going to go 8-8, then go 6-10. I don't care.
Well, no.
By the way, Pros, Paper Lace did send the song to Mayor Richard Daley, who was not impressed with the song and greatly disliked it. You, along with the mayor of Chicago, a member of Daley's staff, is quoted as saying that Paper Lace should jump in the Chicago River, placing your heads underwater 3 times and surfacing twice. Pray tell us, are you nuts?
What do they not like about it? The Capone reference?
I don't know. I'm reading this
I
from
could
one of the
give you
Googans who
1,000
sent it in
reasons.
to me.
I guess if you're the mayor of a thriving city, you don't like a song about it dying.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Well,
Was the night
and
Chicago
that's
died.
a valid point. I would have to actually listen to the song to do that, which I refuse to do. I'm not listening.
Should we crank
to
it
that
back up
song.
for you, Jeff?
Yeah, no, we shouldn't.
It went to number 1.
Matter of fact, I saw a couple people, members of management in the hallway when I staged my walkout.
Was there a walkout?
I walked out. Yeah.
He did walk out.
Yeah.
They forced you back?
No, they forced me to come in here and tell you guys that the firing is on the table if this doesn't stop.
It's a good way to go on a Friday drill. Drill Fridays, yeah, that's when people normally get fired, so it would be clean swoop.
Normally on a Friday?
Yeah, normally they wait till Friday. They tell you about,
just so they can ruin your weekend?
Yeah, and then off you go.
Tell me on a Monday, and, at least I can stay home by myself and grind on it for a week.
Yeah.
What? Are you seeing this breaking news? Breaking news?
Oh.
Oh, no. Wrong one. Never mind. Not even going to say.
No?
Nope. Not even going to say.
Did you get duped or no?
A little bit. No, I saw a headline with a name that is also the name of another athlete of the same name, and I mistook which athlete was which. Even though we've talked about this athlete already today.
The 2 LeBron James?
No, the Cousins torn ACL may miss season. I'm thinking, Kirk Cousins, maybe you shouldn't be playing him. That's what. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what happened.
It's DeMarcus Cousins, Googans.
Correct,
yes,
yeah.
That's what he's referring to.
Boogie.
Yes.
Today's Shazam Spotlight brought to you by ShazamAuto.com, the Murray Ford Superstores. There's another Murray Superstore, Dodge and Ram, other fine brands down there in Stark as well. I can tell you from experience, it's worth that short drive. Man, they'll treat you so good. I bought my daughter a car there recently, and I'll just tell you, it went spectacularly.
Wonderful. Yes.
It's bad enough when a player celebrates and injures themselves. And we've seen this a few times.
Oh,
through
sure.
sports. Most famously to me is was it Bill Grammatica for the
one
Bill
of
or
the
Martine?
Grammaticas. Yeah.
for the
I think it was Martine, but yeah.
I think it was Bill.
Like blew out his knee?
Yeah, it was Bill he was kicking for the I can even
Not
tell
mistaken, I think Duriel Harris, a wide receiver for the Dolphins, may have done that.
Okay,
too.
I remember Heath Schuler injuring himself headbutting a wall.
That was Gus
No,
Frerotte.
Gus Frerotte.
Or Gus Frerotte.
Also close.
But
also both Grammaticas.
Yes.
Bill Grammatica, I can even tell you, I'm pretty sure was kicking for the Cardinals against the Giants when he hit a game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
I'm even going to tell you it was a Saturday afternoon game. That's how sick my sports memory is. I could be wrong on all of them. So Bill Grammatica hits a shot. He goes up to celebrate and pump his hand. And
Congratulations, it was Bill Grammatica.
Yeah, I knew that part. So anyway, he goes up and he hits the field goal. He jumps up in the air and pumps his fist, comes down, tears his ACL, never to be heard from again.
Kendrys Morales broke his leg.
Celebrating? Oh,
Walk-off home run.
Yeah.
Jumped up on home
Yeah.
plate. Whack.
Yeah.
Down he went in
Yeah.
agony.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the worst.
it wasn't a celebration. Remember, Milton Bradley messed up his knee when he was with the Cubs, arguing with an umpire and stamping his feet.
Oh, boy.
That's similar. It's not a playing injury. Well,
Lindsey Vonn sliced open her right thumb on a celebratory bottle of champagne after a victory in the World Championships. Needed surgery on a tendon.
Ouch.
Yikes.
She kept on skiing, though, through the season.
Well, over there in the English Premier League, there's a franchise known as Liverpool, and they're now facing a goalkeeping crisis.
Okay.
Ahead of a trip to Southampton this weekend.
Is Liverpool, is that our friend Chris Reimer's team, You Will Never Walk Alone, or no? Is that somebody else?
I think that sounds right.
It's a great question.
Okay.
So anyway, they're I love this about soccer players over there. They got one name. They're like pop stars. Adrian. So Adrian, a Spaniard.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Liverpool and You Never Walk Alone. That's his team.
You'll Never Walk Alone, also by Paper Lace.
Also by Paper Lace. And he went and jumped in the ocean when they won something. They won a major championship recently. Liverpool. Continue.
Shazam.
Yeah.
The Spaniard, who was a hero in a 5-4 penalty shootout victory.
There you go.
after saving a penalty kick to clinch the win.
Soccer talk, NASCAR, soccer, and hockey.
Is now on the outs. Only it wasn't his celebration that has injured him.
Uh-huh.
The fans stormed the field, Dan.
Oh, no.
And a fan
mugged him.
Slid into the goalie, has perhaps dislocated his ankle. He's got a swollen ankle, which will keep him out of action for a while. Now, the team was already without their first-choice goalkeeper due to a calf injury, and now it looks like they're going to lose their second. And this is why you can't let fans on the field. Can you imagine if it was a Pats fan and Tom Brady?
Oh, my gosh.
Or a college fan and, Tua?
I've got another soccer nugget I'd like to present to you.
The passion of soccer, NASCAR, hockey.
Yes.
We understand we don't talk a lot of it, but
yes, I'm going to need some of your guys' help on this one.
Okay.
Or the Googa Nation. So I was flipping around 2 nights ago. The Mets were probably losing. And I arrived on a soccer game. And it was right during – there's a penalty kick about to be kicked. So I'm like, oh, penalty kick. So I'll watch this. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, I hate penalty kicks because they get called and it's in a game where it's so hard to get a goal.
That's too easy to score that way.
Yeah, it should be a tougher kick, I think.
That's fair. That's a
think
good point. You don't score much in the game yet.
Yeah.
When you have a foul,
it
they
could be
make
a chintzy call,
Yeah.
too, and it ruins the whole game. It gives you the win, basically. So it was Atlanta against this team, AME. I don't know who AME is.
Atlanta is the defending champions, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
City of Champions, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
No one plays MLS soccer like Atlanta. Hot Atlanta, I call them.
They're soccer fanatics up there.
I know they are. I don't
Much
get
more
it.
than Falcon or Braves. It's
That's
crazy.
not true.
I believe AME is
Not
associated
much
Middle
more
Earth.
than Falcons and Braves.
They put in like 70,000 a
I
game.
get it. There's not much
at
more.
the Chick-fil-A Stadium.
There's not more soccer fans than Falcons and Braves fans. It's not- have you been to a Falcons game? It
It's
too
a global
is a
game,
sellout.
man. It's a global game.
Come on. What's wrong with you two?
Rip shots.
I mean, yeah.
So anyway.
If we finally actually have a rim shot, I hear. Maybe I'll get it on the joke day.
Hey, Jeff.
No.
Jeff, you know why you can't play cards in the jungle?
Why?
Because all the cheetahs.
My wife loves to cheat at board games. Like if I'm playing Scrabble with my wife, you can't go to the bathroom. You come back, she's her nose deep in the bag looking for new letters.
Hang on. I'm trying to tell this story.
I hope she's not listening right now. I'm getting more trouble.
I know. Cheater who's going through whatever.
What am I doing?
Dirty cheetah.
She's a dirty cheetah. So anyway, I'm watching. So I'm
Dirty girl.
So I'm ready to watch this penalty kick.
Yeah.
And it's the Atlanta dude.
Sure.
And
it is.
so look, a penalty kick is pretty straightforward, right, Pras? You place the ball down, and you walk up or run up to it and drill it in the left corner or the right corner,
Usually.
and you get a goal.
Okay.
These guys are professionals; they're good at it. So my man, no, he can't do it that
Is it
way.
Martinez, the goal scorer and phenom?
Is that who it is?
Yeah, he's got like 15 goals in 10 games.
Well, he annoys the hell. I don't like him.
Okay, I do. He's an Atlanta guy. What's their last name, Beef? The Atlanta what?
United.
Flames.
Why can't anyone just
United?
It is the Atlanta United. Okay.
What else do you want? You want a
He
nickname?
said Flames. That's why.
It's
I
not
want
the Flames. That's a hockey team.
Yeah, I want the nickname. What are they? The Gators. Whatever.
That's it. It's Atlanta United.
So
Okay, good. There's the answer.
So my man starts walking up.
Oh yeah, he does like a little dance.
And then he
thing.
jumps up
Yeah.
into the air and lands and kicks it.
Yeah, I've seen him do that.
What is that?
That's called chicanery.
And so
Did he score?
No.
Oh.
He kicked it right to the goalie. And so
Was he showboating, or did they say anything about it?
Well, it's funny you should ask because I am curious. I'm not a soccer guy.
I like whiskers.
Correct.
Listen,
And
if the moon was made out of cheese, would you eat it?
I think I would. Taylor Twellman, who's the greatest soccer announcer.
him.
I
Yeah.
love that guy.
If Taylor Twellman and Gardner Minshew were both falling off a cliff and you only had one arm, you'd save Twellman.
No question. I pull Twellman right back to safety and say, Gardner, I love you. You're cool. Nice bandana. Goodbye.
Oh, man.
So
somehow we have managed to kill Gardner Minshew on today's program.
Don't open the cage.
Rim shot.
Rim shot. I don't mean to. So Twellman goes, I hate that. I've
Open
said
the
it
cage is a
before.
great one.
I hate that. I don't like that at all. And that's what we dealt with. So Twellman didn't like it either.
Gotcha.
Now, I was told later that the guy got another penalty kick and made it. So I don't know if he's good at it or not good at it. I'm just saying I happened to see it. I don't know anything about it. Jeff, do you know how you make a tissue dance?
Yes.
You put a little boogie in it. Hey!
These Google jokes are the worst. Do you feel like you're being sold ability? I try hard on this program not to be this guy, not to be the guy who knows.
You are that guy.
Who knows the talent of the roster more than the coaches do.
Yes,
that guy annoys me.
Okay.
Like when you're trying to tell me not who could, who might, but who should be this or that.
Right.
I think that's taking our access and insight a little too far. But nonetheless, I'm starting to feel like they're really sending us a big selling us a bill of goods on Taven Bryan. They keep saying he's playing good. I keep watching him get pushed around and get scoreless on the stat sheet.
He got blown off the line.
Are we getting sold a bill of goods here, or is he really improving?
I don't think he was as good last night as he was the week before.
But he didn't
before he didn't.
Well, the week before he was only good after Doug Marrone came out 2 days later and said, "Hey, Taven Bryan was good."
Yeah,
we were in here the day after the game saying, "Hey, it's another game where number 90 was nowhere to be found." Okay, he got into the backfield once and he had one quarterback pressure.
Yeah.
So I just wonder. I wonder if we're not just being, is there any chance at all that Taven Bryan's roster spot could be in jeopardy? It's the deepest unit on the team. No, I'm just asking.
No.
All right.
No. I don't think so. I mean, the guy is a first-round pick, bro. 29th pick, by the way.
Well, I can give you a ton of first-round picks that should have
who's he
never
better
played
than?
a game. Well, give me the...
I mean, who are you keeping to get rid of him?
What are they keeping, 10?
I don't know. Depends on the numbers.
9? I mean, what's typical?
Taven Bryan's going to be in the rotation. He's going to have to play better. So they're going to keep working with him. They're not going to give up on him. He gets now. Maybe if Taven Bryan was 5th round pick, Taven Bryan, maybe his job would be.
I'm just amazed that they've drafted a guy in the first round who's not as good as Seth Payne, who was a similar player who came in round 4 or 5. I mean, this notion, and I know you don't as a football team like advertise your failures, but this notion that guy's a first round talent is just so off base. It's not even funny. And here's the mistake you make when you overdraft a guy. It's not just that you didn't get the talent you hoped for, but you insist on playing him longer than you should.
You know who played well last night, according to Uncle Doug?
Uncle Doug said that last night Will Richardson played good.
No, he said the young cornerbacks played well.
Corner, yeah.
The young
Borders
cornerbacks.
And
yes.
Hayes and those guys.
Yes, so.
Again, those are names that we might need to know if DJ Hayden, A.J. Boye, or Jalen Ramsey miss time.
Well, you're going to have to keep one of them, and I don't know who it's going to be, but the young corners.
It's a pretty good battle.
Yeah, Breon Borders and Meeks and Herndon and those guys are all,
Hayes.
And Hayes.
Had a pick and another nice play last night.
Yeah. Picasso Nelson. All those guys were.
Yeah, Picasso's that's going to be a tough draw for him.
Yeah. It's going to be tough. But
be a tough draw for him, Picasso.
You never know.
Get it, Beef? A tough draw? Thank you.
Rim shot!
Hey, Dan.
Yes, sir.
How do you make an octopus laugh?
How?
With tentacles.
I don't get it.
10 tickles.
Oh, 10 tickles.
That's a reach, but that's okay.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
But Uncle Leo.
You get so negative about joke of the day things.
Joke? I mean, I
negative about it.
Maybe.
I'm sorry. I want to bring that back.
Hold
You're
on.
very negative about everything today.
Hold on.
This is the Drill Friday.
No, hold on a second.
It's fun. It's light. It's happening.
In fairness to me.
You need a hug?
I love jokes.
Should I come over there and hug you?
Absolutely not.
What would you like?
Anger inside you. No, I'm not angry at all. What I don't like,
you walked out on the program.
That's because you're telling
twice.
3rd grade jokes.
We haven't even gotten to Uncle Leo yet. You walked out on the program.
Walked out yesterday when Dan was trying to drum to the White Stripes.
Correct. I have walked out in perfectly rational walkout kind of point. Yeah, that.
That was.
I was getting ready to say something important.
I mean, but we were getting in the mood for you to say something important. It was game day. This is Uncle Leo before Uncle Leo. Hello, Uncle Leo.
Hey, good morning. I'm glad we're in a good mood. Let's keep this going.
Yeah.
Because I want to know when we're going to address the elephant in the room.
Oh, no. We have one
the
here.
Elephant in the room. Okay, because I can only take so much of that game. Okay, you're giving me Minshew 2. I can only keep my attention elsewhere. And when are we going to address the fact that Leon Searcy's not doing a very good job at color commentating? I mean, listen, it's only fair. Listen, hold on. When Boselli started, I called in this program and I ripped him. You know I did. I called right here on this station when he first started, mumbling and bumbling and fumbling all over himself.
We were just talking about
that. So it's only fair. It's only fair. And I know he just started, but listen, hey, man, It's color commentating, dude. Find your boy Jeff Loggeman. He's great at it. Find Tony Boselli. Get some pointers. But my man Sexton shouldn't have to be calling the game and giving me the color. I mean, that's all I'm saying. He was 14 on the Jags.
You're bringing me
but
down,
he's like,
Leo. You're bringing me down.
You
Thank
are
you.
a hater.
Let Leon grow in the role. Let's.
Yeah.
I mean, let's. He's
I will
never
say-
done it before.
and
I didn't hear him last night. So, but
I did.
You know,
It's not easy.
And by the way,
here's what Leon, in some ways, is out of the gates is going to be a victim of his radio success. He does a terrific job here with these guys.
On
He's
the lunch bunch.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
analytical. He's he's on point, and it's a different game. It doesn't transfer right away. But I swear, if they could get the guy a towel guy, I think he's starting just a little bit uncomfortable every
Listen,
because he's just
as
pouring
a-
off of him in the pregame.
as a fellow sweater,
Yeah.
I understand what he went through last
No,
night.
I hear you.
It's warm out there.
I was sweating just watching.
I'm sure. I thought
And I was at home.
I thought Leon was better last night than he was the week before, and I will trust he'll be better the next week. And it's not easy just
He's
to
on the
step in
Gardner
there.
Minshew plane. Give him some slack. Let him grow. He's okay.
So Leon Cersei and Gardner Minshew are on a cliff.
I'm saving Leon.
Yeah,
again.
you're gonna need some help.
But
10 out of 10 times.
Ooh, Leon, I can't hold on. You're pulling my arm out of my socket, Leon. There goes the. I just tore the tendon, Leon. Oh no! Let go, Leon. Let go.
It's an All-American Friday here on The Drill.
The 1010XL studios are kept clean by Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
You know, you can listen to 1010XL on your smart speaker.
Alexa, play 1010XL.
In fact, any speaker that plays 1010XL
1010XL
is pretty smart.
Hi, this is Dale Murray, and we're throwing the flag on those big city dealers charging those big city prices. Come see why everybody's driving the distance to Murray Superstores. If we don't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Our starting All-American lineup wins every time. Plus, our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on all new and qualified used vehicles puts the blitz on the competition. And we'll trade anything from wore-out bed sheets to football cleats. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Life beyond the gravitational pull of the city requires a can-do attitude. It takes versatility to accomplish all that needs to be done, and enough power to never get in over your head. The Kubota L-Series tractor pulls up its bootstraps, hooks up to its many attachments, and gets the job done right. That's why it's the #1 selling compact tractor in America. Kubota, shape your world.
Coastal Equipment on New Kings Road, Jacksonville, and now also in McClenny.
Coastal Equipment. Hey, gang, Prosser here for your Homes Heroes at Fenwick Plumbing. Here's a big question from them for you. How long will you let a leak drain your wallet and maybe even damage your home? I know I let a leaky sink go way too long. The Home Heroes from Fenwick are going to be at my place tomorrow morning. We're going to get that taken care of. You see, I took advantage of this. August is the month to fix that leak and take $50 off instantly. So whether it's a bathroom pipe, kitchen sink, you just call Fenwick anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You'll get a fully licensed and highly trained plumbing pro on site fast. In fact, Fenwick Plumbing guarantees same-day service that's professional and polite. Count on their whole team to respect your home and wallet. You're also guaranteed upfront pricing, 30-day repair warranty, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Oh, yeah, and the $50 off your plumbing repair when you call Fenwick Plumbing and tell them I sent you. So no more waiting. August is the month to stop and start fixing that leak. 660-0556 or FenwickPlumbing.com.
Brad Paisley, World Tour.
This is where the cowboy gets bucked on. My knee.
Friday, August 16th, Daly's Place with special guests Chris Lane and Riley Green. Brad Paisley. Tickets on sale now. Online at Ticketmaster.com. Friday, August 16th, Daly's Place.
Complete your outdoor living with all-weather patio furniture from Stonecore. Eco-friendly, designed to look luxurious and last a lifetime. Many styles, many colors, and made in the USA. Stonecore on Phillips Highway, 1 mile north of the Avenues Mall.
Attention, architects, engineers, and property managers, give your concrete structures new life with some CPR. CPR Contracting doesn't patch your concrete problems, it solves them. CPR restores and protects all concrete structures. So if the building is 1 story or 40 high, a bridge 1 mile or 10 miles long, CPR is long on the experience to fix it right.
Local, licensed, insured, bonded, and drug-free. CPR is the concrete contractor you need to get to know. Also working with other general contractors. Find them at cprcontracting.com.
Before the surgery, there's a lot of pain. Every time I would swim in a swim meet or any type of race or anything, I was like hunched over in pain.
Stetson Lane talks about her experience with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
And then after the surgery, I'm back to doing everything I used to do, and so I feel great now. I would definitely go back to Southeast Orthopedic. They really made me feel like I was welcomed and at home.
Get your body moving again with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Find out more at se-ortho.com.
Baloo here for the Blue Crab Crab House, once again voted the #1 crab shack in Northeast Florida. What about Sundays over there? You kidding me? $1.95 Bloody Marys, mimosas as well, up until 5 o'clock. Alex always playing live music right there on the deck. The best seafood in Jacksonville, the Blue Crab Crab House. They've been in Jacksonville for 23 years, right there on Julington Creek Road in San Jose. I'll see you at the Blue Crab Crab House.
In 1919, my great-grandfather founded Catlin as a Studebaker dealership, and now we're the oldest truck accessory store in the U.S. This is Keith Catlin, and I'm proud to be the 4th-generation owner. If you need anything for your truck, van, or SUV, come see us. From Lear toppers to roll-and lock bed covers to trailer hitches and everything in between. Let us take care of all your accessory needs. Quality counts at Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Republic Services is now hiring CDL drivers in Duval and St. Johns counties. Join the team of over 33,000 employees across the U.S. with Republic Services. New drivers get a $2,000 sign-on bonus and competitive benefits. Over 50% of managers in Northeast Florida started their careers as drivers. You can build a career too. Join the Republic Services team and make a positive impact on your community and environment. For more information and to apply, wear the star, drive your career, visit republicservices.com.
What's up, Jacksonville? This is Allie McDeal from both Best Bet Card Rooms in Jacksonville and Orange Park. How would you like to set sail on the allure of the seas and spend 7 days in the Eastern Caribbean? Best Bet Jacksonville is giving away 12 card player cruise packages throughout the month of August. The Daily High Hand winners will receive a luxurious cruise package for 2, which includes a $340 seat into the main event plus $500 in spending cash. For more information, visit them on the web at bestbetjacks.com. Best Bet, where anybody can win.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by TIAA Bank. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. Jaguars preseason game number 2 took place yesterday as Philly came to town. Jags able to get on the board this week, but ultimately fell to the Eagles 24-10. 27 players were held out from playing in game 2, including quarterback Nick Foles, meaning the backups had some work to do after last week, and Gardner Minshew with better numbers as he was 19 for 29, 202 yards. Coach Doug Marrone commented on his confidence in Minshew.
You know, obviously we went out there to win and we didn't do that, but I think when you look at things, you know, making sure, you know, who your number 2 quarterback is, I think a lot of questions will be did he do enough? I think he's been doing enough right now, and tonight was a big step for him to secure that position.
Visit Jaguars.com for more. 8:59 and 77 degrees time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more of The Drill next on 1010XL.
Over the top, over the top, over the top.
This is definitely a Friday feeling in here
right
today.
back. Just take me to Gainesville, pass me from row 2 to 90, and toss me right over the top of that orange wall.
What do you call a boy with no arms and no legs at your front door?
Whoa, inappropriate.
Matt. Thank you.
What just happened?
Woo!
It's 9
o'clock.
Let's get loose.
9 o'clock nasty.
I haven't heard that one. That was good.
Eileen? I apologize to all you little boys out there with no arms.
I'm not reading this 9 o'clock nasty one that you've sent to me on
what's
the
that?
1010XL text line built by Lifetime Enclosures, where the doctor walks in and tells Jeff, I've got good news and bad news. No, I'm not reading that one. I'm not doing it.
What happens when Matt goes swimming? You change his name to Bob? These are awful. Now we're bordering on inappropriate. That's a shrill, untenable.
Uncle Leo.
Yeah,
we got 2 doses of Uncle Leo.
Yeah, I didn't like either one of them. just for the record. We have a developing situation, and look, I understand. I just hope that we're not doing what I can accept if we're doing it for cost.
Okay.
But if we're doing mobile as tickets for some sort of like just save on paper or be environmental or that kind of nonsense, then I've got a problem because the mobile ticketing is a disaster. There are too many people with tickets who went to the game last night and had a devil of a time getting it, whether it's their own operator error, whether it's the system that's being used, whether it's the new app. Whatever the reason, I don't care.
Yeah.
If I pay for my ticket, I ought to be able to just smoothly, easily walk into the deadgum game.
I think one of the main things is the scalpers. They're trying to eliminate those secondhand. That's the.
I love the scalpers. I love working the scalpers. I love it's old school. I did it in San Francisco.
I mean, I don't have issues. But.
I walked around, dealt with the scalpers, walked away. You know, it's great stuff. What do you mean you want $50? I'll give you $30. No? Well, okay, I'll see you later.
See you later.
Listen. The issue last night, I believe, is that you had to download and again,
this is new. Last year,
Dan, the expert here, no. Okay.
Well,
and I agree.
I'm
old school, but Taylor's a young kid, so she could figure it out. You had to download a new app, and they tried to tell everybody as much as possible. Please download your new app before you get there.
Yes.
Now, you were saying something about it refreshing or something.
Yeah, it's like a moving barcode, so it changes, it refreshes, so that way you can't screenshot it and send it to people, and people can't get like a...
Or even screenshot it on your own device for fear that you won't have service.
Yeah, which you can't do that now. You have to have the app up because it refreshes every time.
How do I gave my tickets away, but my wife handled it.
She transferred them electronically.
That's what you do.
Yes. So whoever she sent them to, they also have the Jaguar
and
app.
They have to accept it and then get up the Jaguar app to be able to
so they had to have the new Jaguar app?
Well, here's
I
another,
hope they did. I don't know if they did.
Here's another thing, too, that is also a bit, if not confusing, but a little sideways. You know, Daly's Place, which you kind of think of as the same thing attached, it still goes. I mean, the mobile tickets like last year were through Ticketmaster, I believe. It wasn't. You didn't have to be on a Jags app last year to use Jag tickets mobily. You could get them sent without the app and the password and all that. So,
are they using mobile tickets for the FSU game, or is that just a Jags thing? Somebody wants to know. I don't know.
Well, what would I'm trying to remember Florida, Georgia. If we had,
I don't think so. I don't think it's mobile.
I thought. Yeah, I don't know. It's just listen.
Somebody else said on the 1010XL text line built by Lifetime Enclosures, my cell signal makes it hard to pull up the tickets. You need to screenshot it, but you're saying you can't
now.
On the new one, you can't.
They're saying because the barcode, usually you used to be able to do that because you would screenshot it and that was the barcode you had. But now it refreshes every so often. The barcode changes so that way people can't try to. The point is, so you can't screenshot it, sell your ticket to somebody, and you already used it.
Oh,
because before I could use it and then I send you my barcode and it's already used.
Let me ask you this: will there be that's sort of like a loophole? Will there be another loophole?
I'm sure there's
to find that will allow.
Yeah, these refresh every 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know how much it costs just to print tickets, or even if you make them electronic, but give me the option of printing the ticket on my computer.
Yeah.
Because you're right. Cell phone service is hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with that many people in one area.
Yes.
A lot of times.
And you have emergencies where it's not even your fault and your phone dies, or what if you forget your phone? I mean, that stuff shouldn't happen if you bought your tickets.
Well, I think eventually it'll be okay, but anything new is always tough, and I get it. I get it on both sides. I know what the Jags are doing too, though. It is what it is. I think Darren wanted to chime in about it, so let's see what story he has for us. Hello, Darren.
Hey, guys. I went last night. I was able to use the new app for myself, but I heard that the reason that a lot of this is going on is that these teams and even colleges, they're scalping their own tickets to StubHub and to SeatGeek and these other things. So they're scalping their own tickets. They're buying them up and selling them to StubHub and SeatGeek so that they can control the pricing of the tickets. So anyway.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. I've always been a fan of the secondary market, but it is what it is.
But SeatGeek and the Vivid Seats and the StubHub, you don't get quite the great deals you used to. It seems like a lot of time. In fact, depending on the game, it might cost more than the seat. cost through the
depending on popularity.
And I didn't see. I was already inside the stadium, so I don't know if there were scalpers out there last night. Last night would have been a tough night to make any money scalping tickets. That's for sure. Because
I want to know, what do the scalpers do now? I don't know.
There's
That's
a way.
my question.
Well, last year they had a way around it. I know that because I know they were still.
Last year there was still some paper tickets, just like dailies. Mostly are digital, but there are still some paper. So I think it's somehow they.
I just don't. If they ought to give. Listen, I understand you want to use your own system, use your own app. I'm sure there's a revenue stream in there down the line just for having that app up and running and whatnot. But I feel strongly that you ought to still give the consumer the option.
According to the text line, last year you had the option to get a paper ticket, but you actually had to physically go to the box office and pay an extra $10 per ticket for the printed option.
So that tells me that it's. I would just want to know what the reason is. It's not convenience for the customer because it's convenient to use that phone as it is to use paper tickets, period. I've been down there with these mobile tickets now for probably 20 times for different events. And at least one or two of those times ran into a roadblock trying to get in, where either my phone wouldn't refresh or...
Well, a couple other notes. Jax called, emailed, and texted multiple times, and that's true. As a season ticket holder, I got news. If someone didn't know to update their app, they live under a rock.
Well, so what?
And I think at this point, and again, tell me if I'm wrong, Taylor, but I think at this point, people know how to update their apps. Now, I don't, but I got people who will help me do it.
Well, and
if I had to learn, I could.
Automatically do it.
Right.
But it's not difficult.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Apple users had no problem. Android users do.
Another guy says, I brought the ticket up using the Wi-Fi in my car, but it wouldn't refresh at the gate, and I had issues.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable, and that's on the 100% on the team and the ticket issuer, not the Jags, whatever you're going to, whether it's a concert, 100% on them, and you just kind of get the feeling no one really cares about.
Bottom line, they made it a pain in the arse. My parents will never figure it out.
That's right. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is it's now more difficult than it is easier, and it is not easier.
Yeah,
I don't care what anyone says. There's only one thing easier about it, and that is there's no longer running across town to either pick up or drop off tickets. That's the one thing that's easier. Dan, you say, hey, Pross, we're not using our tickets this weekend. You want to come out to the beach and grab them?
Yeah.
Well, no, now you can hit a button and transfer them.
Yeah, here they
So
are.
that is, but I just wish you could go from there to the printer and then take them with you or give them out to your, well, here's another one. What about those situations where I'm going to go to the game, I'm meeting my boys at the game, and instead of everyone having tickets and just meeting there, I've got all the tickets. So we got to hook up somewhere.
You just have to transfer them.
Yeah, that's true, too.
But it is. It's a little bit more of a process.
Tell those hooligans to be on time then. Hey,
well, maybe
Jeff,
I'm the one that's late.
What is Forrest Gump's Wi-Fi password?
I don't know.
One Forrest one.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
What kind of music do mummies listen to?
What kind?
Rap music.
You guys are
Woohoo! Oh, man, my sides are aching.
Doing a complete disservice to National Joke Day. That's Dan and Beef. Complete. That's not what they had in mind when they gave jokes their own day.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Everyone stop.
Ooh,
I got to
okay.
talk to Joe Butler. Get some semblance of
Maybe
normalcy,
he has one for us.
maturity to this program.
All right.
Joe, if you have a joke, I'm going to ask you to keep it to yourself. And in the meantime, just tell me what's going on at Black Creek.
Oh.
Well, it's the kids going back to school, right? So that also means that when they're getting rounded up to go into the Scout, right? And so we've got I just want to remind everybody that we've got Cub Scout and Boy Scout uniforms for both boys and girls in stock at Black Creek. And right now they got a deal that if you buy the pants and the shirt, you get 25% off the shirt.
Nice.
So that's a national deal. We're doing it at Black Creek as well. So it's a good time to come on in and get that stuff taken.
Is scouting as popular as ever, Joe, or have you seen a decrease? I'm curious. I'm wondering.
Well, I think in the First Coast, it's actually probably doing very well because I think there's a lot of engaged parents. It's always about the leaders in these volunteer organizations, and I've had the pleasure to go out to Scout troops and Cub packs and stuff like that and talk to them. And there's just a lot of great people in our area that give back to the community. And one of the ways that they do that is by being Scout leaders. And so you always hear about the negative stuff and everything like that, but there's so many of these parents that volunteer their time there, and even grandparents. I had some grandparents in that the grandfather was going to be participating in the grandkids pack, and so that's what it is. I mean, when you've got involved people in your community that are doing this sort of stuff, then organizations like the Scouts are going to be good in your area, and I think that you can say that about so many different things, whether it's sports or outdoor activities or any number of things. I mean, I know my wife and I participated in the Odyssey of the Mind program with our girls, so there's just a lot of good people that do that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I think the business in that area it's been growing for us every year since we've been doing it.
All right. I know you guys always, it doesn't matter. It's not seasonal. You've always got the best deals on kayaks and paddle boards. And it's a good time of year, too, to do that because this weather's going to get nicer here. And suddenly, out on that paddle board and, in the middle of October sounds a lot nicer than, a steamy leisurely ride this time of year.
Well, yeah, it is, and it's the end of the season, right? I every year, right? For about a month and a half or so, I talk about how the fact that it's kind of like a car dealership in the sense that the 2020s are about to arrive, right? We will be doing that, so we're running out of 2019 product from most of our manufacturers in kayaks and stand-up paddle boards. And sometimes, just like on a car, there's a big change. Sometimes there's a small change, but in any event, the prices typically on this stuff don't go down. So it's a good opportunity to come in. We've got some of our demos on sale, so you can get some of the gently used stuff that we use on a daily basis, getting people out on Skinner Lake. And whether it's a paddleboard or a kayak or just a paddle or something like that, it's a good opportunity to come in and pick up some lightly used gear at a good deal.
All right. Black Creek Outfitters is right over there across the street from the town center behind Bono's on Skinner Lake Drive, and go see Joe and his expert staff over there. Joe, stay cool this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
I'm not going to tell you jokes. I leave the jokes
Thank
in my
you.
house to my daughters.
Well, Beef and Dan have been you might want to check your home security system because I believe they've planted a hidden microphone. Every joke that they have told today sounds like they're coming from elementary school-aged daughters. So that's...
I'm going to tell you that the thing that I found out this week that I think is absolutely hysterical, right, is the fact when these kids get on the bus and they've got a device, right, the thing to do is they start airdropping each other funny memes, right? Like they just, because if your phone does it. So my daughters are coming home every day and showing me these things that people have airdropped them that are just like insanely funny. And I couldn't stop laughing. They showed me one this morning, and my older daughter did. I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
It doesn't communicate well over the airwaves.
I know, but I think we all know what it's like to get a good meme dropped on us. So with you on that.
And so I literally told him, I was like, well, you're getting such a volume of them. I said, maybe you need to cut it down to like maybe the meme of the week that you send to me.
I think I think we're going to get to a point that no one actually speaks languages anymore. We just do it all through texting and meme dropping.
And that would be okay if they were all funny. But
you're preaching to the choir here, my brother. Right? Yeah. All right, Joe. Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend. There you go. So Joe Butler, see him and his staff over there at Black Creek Outfitters.
Hey.
We can continue with more of the drill. Yeah, it's an All-American Friday. Yeah. Hey,
Jeff, did you know why the sailor couldn't learn his alphabet?
No, I didn't. I never heard that.
Because he always got lost at sea.
A, B, C.
Whoa!
Damn it. This is the drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
All offers are with approved credit and not in conjunction. See dealer for complete details. Summer of Jeep. We're having the sale of the summer, and we will not be undersold. So if you ever wanted a new Jeep, Adventure is calling, and the deals are hot. Hurry into Jacksonville, Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Bay Meadows. Drive home or to the beach in a new Cherokee, starting from just $239 a month. Choose from the absolute best selection and save up to $6,000 off MSRP. Get a new Gladiator from as little as $329 a month. Drive a new Grand Cherokee from just $269. You save up to $3,000. For a limited time, get 0% for 72 months. Bring us your trade. We'll pay more for it even if you don't buy from us. Hit the road in a new Renegade from $199 a month or save up to $4,000. See our inventory at jaxcjd.com. JacksonvilleChryslerJeep.com. Catch the wave and come in for a test drive today. Choose from the best selection and get a better deal at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, I-295 and Bay Meadows.
Okay, honey. I think we need to call Mr. Rooter right now.
Why? What's happening? Did you replace the toilet?
Yeah, but I think I cracked the pipe. Holding it together now. This could be bad.
At Mr. Rooter, you get upfront flat rate pricing, not an estimated hourly rate. No matter how long the job takes, you'll know your cost right from the start. Drain your pipes, not your wallet, with flat rate pricing at Mr. Rooter Plumbing. There's a reason they call us Mr.
Warning. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. The world is changing. Isn't it time smoking changed too? Meet Vuse Alto, a vapor product offering you a satisfying alternative to cigarettes. With long-lasting pods filled with liquid blended in the US, Vuse Alto delivers our highest performing vapor yet. Simple to use, surprisingly quiet, and impressively powerful. Vuse, leading the way today, tomorrow, and the future. Underage sale prohibited.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists helps you be the best when you play and brings you
the best of Into the Night Replay.
Georgia? How do you folks sleep at night? You haven't won a national title in 40 freaking years. Life must suck. 40 years. 40 years! All I hear about, 5-star here, 5-star there. Facilities here, a weight room there. Training table here. Best chicks in college football there. You haven't won a natty in 40 freaking years.
Hey, Hickett here, guys. I got to tell you, it's true. We had a new AC system installed at the house, and we are cooler with Bueller, baby. That's right. My wife did some research. We compared. At the end of the day, Bueller Air Conditioning, the clear choice. On time, friendly, professional from start to finish. Our new system is awesome. Take it from me. If you need air conditioning help, recommends Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
If you're facing surgery or taking medications for erectile dysfunction, there is an alternative solution, Core Wave Therapy. This is Dr. West, board-certified urologist with the McKeever Clinic. With Core Wave Therapy, you'll experience an ED solution with many benefits over traditional therapies such as surgery or pills. The procedures are short, painless, and have no downtime.
Call 355-6583 or visit McKeeverClinic.com. That's MCIVER. McKeever Clinic, innovators in urological care since 1921.
This Jaguar season, how would you like an all-inclusive air-conditioned suite for your tailgate? Mike Dempsey here for Party Shack. It's a turnkey setup that means no prep on your end. You can host clients, staff, and friends to catered food sponsored by Publix with a full bar, top deck roof lounge, and best of all, air-conditioned comfort with 2 TVs in each suite. So take your whole office or group of friends to the top-of-the-line Jaguars tailgate experience. Book your company's Party Shack suite right now at jacksvillage.com. jacksvillage.com.
Attention Jags fans, Money Pages is giving away 4,000 preseason tickets to celebrate the 25th season of the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is your chance for you and a friend to win free preseason tickets. All you have to do is download the free Money Pages app today, and you can enter to win. The savings don't stop there. When you download the free Money Pages mobile app, you'll unlock great local savings on the go. Good luck, and go Jaguars!
No purchase necessary. At least 18. Void outside Florida and Georgia. See moneypagesticketgiveaway.com for entry dates and official rules.
Dave Benyon here with Zero Res. My wife and I just returned home from a vacation visiting some historical sites. After 40 hours driving on the road, I was ready for my own bed. This summer has been pretty tough on the carpets, rugs, and tile. The kids and pets constantly coming in and out, bringing in lots of Florida sand. Now that school's back in, it's time to call Zero Res. If your home needs cleaning, give Zero Res a call. Right now, get 3 rooms of carpet clean for only $129, and we will clean the 4th room for free. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Gentlemen, discover the new medical treatment that Viagra doesn't want you to know about. I'm Bradley I with Synergenics Elite Health, and we offer GainsWave. It's a simple 20-minute in-office procedure. GainsWave is non-invasive, and it restores the poor blood flow that causes ED. Stop popping pills and scheduling intimacy. Call 904-500-5500. Consultations are free. Mention this radio station for $150 off your first treatment. Call Synergenics Elite Health at 904-500-5500 to learn about the GainsWave ED treatment today.
With over 3,000 parking spaces daily, USAPark.net is the easier way to park when flying out of JIA. Hi, Flying Jacko here, reminding you to log on to USAPark.net for first-time user discounts. USAPark.net.
He's number 55, Mac in the middle, Tom McManus.
What an athlete, tremendous competitor.
Fridays on Jaguars Today, brought to you by McGowan's, the official heating and air conditioning partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars on 1010XL.
Oh. I'm going to compose this song. Who composed this one?
Conti.
Also Paper Lace.
Paper Lace.
Something about this music stands the test of time, right? We can play this music 1,000 years from now, and somebody's going to scream, Shark!
Yeah.
Shark's going to win a title tomorrow night, Dan. I don't know if you know that. Let's bring in their owner, Steve Curran, who's done an excellent job stewarding them through some changes this year. And one thing that hasn't changed, you got a good football team, Steve, and I know you guys are excited about the fans getting to celebrate with you tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Big year this year, guys. Like you said, a lot of changes, but the one thing that's constant is our great fans.
And congratulations is it 14 now or 15 in a row that you guys have rattled off since losing that opener? It's been a
14. We're looking to get the one more big one, get that ring coming.
Yeah, terrific season. It should be a lot of fun coming up tomorrow night, huh?
Well, this game's crazy. You know, you got the number 1 team, number 2 team, 2017 champs, 2018 champs. We're kind of their big brother, little brother. Jeff and I started that team along with our other partners also. So this one's got a big grudge, big rivalry. It's going to be a big, huge game. Nobody's going to want to miss this one.
A huge boost for you guys, too, as an organization to get to host that thing. So how important is it that you get a nice crowd tomorrow?
Well, it's huge. Home field advantage in this kind of game is awesome. So we've only had 2 home championship games in 10 years. So it doesn't come around too often. Can't take them for granted. So we're trying to get everybody out to the game. We got some great pricing. Tickets start as low as $13. Beautiful sideline seats as low as $35. So I want to get the fans out. You got tickets going right now, 904-621-0700. But it's going to be a great game.
Nick, you've been down to Sharks games, right?
Sure.
Through the year I've been through,
kids love them too.
They are fun. I mean, they're fun.
Yeah, if you're looking for something to do and you have a kid from 4 to 20, it's a great night out, and the fast paced music. It's cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
For sure.
A lot of fun.
We appreciate it. There's always something going on. It's never a dull moment.
No.
If you're not the super football fan, you don't got to know everything's going on, but you're going to see scoring, you're going to see action, big hits, big plays. These guys are out here laying it all on the line.
This team lost their first game, and I think there's kind of a collective uh-oh. Did you know everything was going to be fine?
Well, we saw no and yes. I mean, we saw a big gap in the middle, and Seth Ellis just stepped up and just has been playing great. Hopefully he'll be all-league. I think he was all-league first team, and hopefully he got a chance to be the defensive player of the year. But he made such a difference in that. I mean, we gave up some really easy touchdowns, and he just stopped the middle up. And then since then, 14 in a row.
I don't want to mush you. You got to win the championship on the field before you celebrate it after. But do you have, plans for tomorrow for the fans that are there? Is there going to be a celebration ensuing if things go the way you want it to? And what time?
You're killing me. You're putting the whammy on me right away. What are you doing?
It's the most.
I know who to blame now. Our fans know.
I'm just telling you. Hey, look.
Right out the bat with that one. But we'll have a little special celebration. We'll have fans on the field being a part of it all for the trophy presentation and everything else. But yeah, we've got a couple things.
Awesome. We're going to call Carolina as soon as we get off the phone. Let them know.
Give him some grief. That's
all right,
no doubt about it.
Steve, tickets still available. And what time are we kicking tomorrow? Just one last,
appreciate it.
prep course for the fans.
Available. We got some good seats available. We got some entry-level seats for $13. Got some sideline seats. Premium seats are still available. 904-621-0700. Kickoff 7 o'clock at the arena. And then, for your guys' team of the day, I've got one I'd like to throw at you.
Sure.
What did the fish say when he swam into the wall?
What did the fish say when he swam into the wall?
Damn.
Rim shot.
Finally.
Hey. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, Steve.
Next year on National Jokes, Steve, please call.
I love that.
These guys have told terrible jokes, and
you've
hit a home run.
What about that?
All right, good job. See you tomorrow. There he goes. That's your Jacksonville Sharks. Listen, I know when we give those tickets away, bro, the phone rings so quick. His joke was better than yours.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Beef.
Better than either joke that either one of you have said.
I'll tell the witch getting pregnant joke right now. I'm not afraid.
That wasn't funny either.
What do you call bees that produce milk?
What do you call them?
Boobies.
9 o'clock.
This
nasty.
Thing,
Hey now.
We've satirized little paraplegic children.
Woo!
We've mentioned now body part. I mean, what are we doing?
We're having fun on National Joke Day. We
not-
can't laugh. What can we do?
Cry? Get fired? I
Here's
don't
some
know,
good
a few things.
Here's some news. R.J. Henderson will be released from his national letter of intent, according to Will Salmon. The wide receiver who signed with Florida simply did not get eligible. So another one bites the dust.
Yeah, RJ that was one of those that they got laid. It was very. Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand how these kids commit and then they don't get in and then they just say, "Well, I'm not ever going there."
Yeah.
Most of them don't, do they? Yeah. Like most of them get accepted somewhere and they go through and then they have to go off and get eligible and then they don't go back to where they initially signed.
Also, a reminder: we got some kickoff classics tonight all over the area. High school football is back. All home Duval County varsity football games. Public school start at 6 this year. Remember that. That's opposed to years past. So just so you know.
I like that for a lot of reasons. I don't like the reason that they instituted that.
Well, sure.
But
they instituted it because of the violence.
Correct. But I do
games.
think that makes I think that's awesome. I mean, you're home by 9 o'clock if you're a high school football fan or a family, right?
I think high school games, too.
Be great for the TV, too. You guys ought to be able to do a bang-up job on, highlight shows and those types of things because you got that extra time to get stuff in.
R.J. Henderson is the 5th Gators signee in the 25-man class to part ways with Florida before the season opener.
Well, he's also, again, it's not just that they've had 5 leave, but they're like all 4 stars. They're like some of the higher-ranked kids in the class. Again, the good news, if there is any for Florida, is none of this affects this year. I mean, we have not
Correct.
mentioned a guy who was going to be a contributor, but what it does do, it puts a lot of pressure on next year's recruiting class.
Sure, it does.
And
because
by the way,
this big rally top 10 recruiting class of 2019 is not that way.
No, it's like the 20th recruiting
yes,
class.
So it
Which,
is what
by
it
the
is.
way, you can win with. There are plenty of teams that.
I don't think you can win natties if you go 2020, 15, 23.
Well, no,
I don't think that four-year group is going to win a natty.
Yeah, well, they're not on that kind of. They're not on that kind of.
But you got to get
this year. They're saying, and these guys have gotten so good at forecasting. Maybe not to the exact player, but they're saying that Florida will probably end up like 7 or 8 in 2020.
Yeah.
Which you got to be. Listen, at some point, the other team's got a bunch of 5 stars, and you got a bunch of 4 stars. It's going to catch up with you at some point.
And don't forget Wardrick Wilson is still battling the visa deal. Is still not with the team, I don't believe. So
another member of that class.
Yes.
Hey, Dan.
Yes, sir.
What do you call a guy in the veins of Matt? What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs who hangs on your wall?
What?
Art.
You guys are okay with this? I'm the guy. I'm the guy, right?
You are the guy.
Inappropriate one. I'm the one.
On
right?
The 1010XL text line built by Lifetime Enclosures, I'll let you be the judge of this process. Are Michael Jackson jokes off limits? They're asking for a friend.
Well, it depends on what the joke is.
Well, Dan, I'm a little nervous. Maybe you should tell that guy to beat it. The disappointed silence. He's not even mad. He's disappointed.
What is there any chance?
Very disappointed.
Is there any chance Alex Magoo is on this team?
Oh, Magoo, you've done it again. I'm gonna. My wife's running a preschool out there. I could get a couple 4-year-olds on the line here, finish things up, see what jokes they know.
Dan, are you about to read this extra spicy hot take on the text line built by Lifetime Enclosures?
The one that says, "Why was Tigger looking in the toilet? He was
Why?
looking for poo."
No, I thought you were going to read this.
If the question is, are you going to? The answer is no. If it's questionable in our industry, we lean towards hell no, we're not going to do that. I've gotten Matt, Art, and Bob have made the show.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I was at the game last
you know
night.
what would be happening right now on the text line if I had told the Matt, Art, or Bob jokes?
Oh,
do
yeah.
you?
Yeah. It's not
You
fair, Dan.
hypocrites.
I agree. On the text line built by Lifetime Enclosures,
Yes.
I was at the game last night, and I was really impressed with Magoo.
Okay.
At the risk of sounding like a complete idiot, which isn't much of a stretch, texter's words, not mine, I think he looks like a young Brady Cam Newton mix.
Yes, thank you. That's Magoo's dad.
You know who loves him?
That
You know who's
Special joke day.
No, I'll tell you who could have sent that in. I'll tell you who loves him some Magoo. Frange.
Oh, yeah?
Franch loves him some Magoo. I've heard him talk about Magoo a number of times. In fact, did I see Frangie walking around here earlier today? I mean, I don't know what in the world he would be doing here this early. I mean, Frangie usually gets up about 10, doesn't he? But, yeah, he's been all over Magoo since the beginning of camp, which I'm not saying is the wise move, but nonetheless, yeah, he'll, he's a Magoo guy.
Mm-hmm.
I have been an unbelievable disbeliever in Tanner Lee since the day they uttered his name on the draft. And
it didn't look good for him when you don't get snaps.
What are we doing?
I don't know, but my question was, does Magoo have a shot at making this roster?
Practice squad.
Practice squad guy?
Yeah, not keep it, but yeah. I don't think anybody.
He had some nice athletic plays and a beautiful downfield vertical throw.
And he's done okay in practice. I mean, the couple I was at, he was as good as the other backups. I don't know. I thought Beef, once again, Doug Marrone has made it pretty crystal clear when it comes to Gardner Minshew. I mean, if there's anybody here wondering what does Gardner Minshew need to do these last couple of weeks, Doug Marrone, well, he cleared it up for you last night right after the game.
Obviously we went out there to win and we didn't do that, but I think when you look at things, making sure, who your number 2 quarterback is, I think a lot of questions will be did he do enough? I think he's been doing enough right now, and tonight was a big step for him to secure that position.
He just said it. Yeah, Gardner won the job tonight. Y'all see him?
Mm-hmm.
I think he went 19 of 29 for like 202 yards, which is a big improvement from the 9 for 18 for 60 or whatever he had in week 1. Now, the Ravens also probably play a little bit sturdier defense. Eagles didn't play a whole lot of their guys either last night.
No. Their starting defense went out there, though.
Did they?
And once we saw them go out there, I was like, uh-oh. And then on the first play, it was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Not to be outdone by Matt and Art. Guys, what do you call a guy with no arms and no legs and a pile of leaves? Russell.
I guess you're implying that Frank Frangie is sort of a Magoogan.
He is. Now, see, that's acceptable. He's a Magoogan. We need Magoo, by the way. In fact, now there's a text liner who knows what he's doing. We need him to make the team now. We need a Magoogan. I mean, there's just no way around it.
Hey, Jeff, what do you call a fake noodle?
A fake noodle?
Yeah.
I don't know.
An impasta. Hey, we'll be back after this.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
You never know what's going to happen.
If we played them 10 times, they might win 9, but not this game.
And that's the beauty of sports.
Not tonight.
1010XL.
Screw them.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Hi, this is Dale Murray, and we're throwing the flag on those big city dealers charging those big city prices. Come see why everybody's driving the distance to Murray Superstores. If we don't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Our starting All-American lineup wins every time. Plus, our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on all new and qualified used vehicles puts the blitz on the competition. And we'll trade anything from wore-out bed sheets to football cleats. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Jags fans, a TIAA Bank debit card could be your ticket to London this November. With the TIAA Bank London Getaway, one lucky winner and a guest will receive round-trip airfare, hotel, and tickets to see the Jaguars take on Houston. For official rules and more details, visit TIAABank.com/London. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents within the United States and D.C. 18 years and older. Or prohibited. Entry period from 7/15/19 to 9/13/19. For official rules, how to opt in and register, how to enter by mail without making a debit card purchase, and other details, visit TIAABank.com/London. Sponsor and administrator TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
A lot of agents can give you insurance. Allstate's Mandy Bowers offers assurance. Assurance that she's built her business on integrity and trust. Assurance that switching your insurance can be hassle-free. Assurance that she's able to write all lines of insurance. The convenience to have all policies under one roof. An assurance that she'll honor a promise to make tough situations as painless as possible. Mandy Bowers is the best in the business, so call her Allstate office today, 292-2724, 292-2724.
Hey, Icken here. I know you've been dreaming about an amazing outdoor kitchen area. Oh, man, you got to do it. Trust me. But maybe you need to see the options first. Go to visit my guys over at Construction Solutions and Supply. The showroom's at 5225 Edgewood Court. You got to go over there. It's unbelievable. I've been there. They'll help you create the perfect outdoor kitchen design that your wife will love, your friends will envy. Here's my tip. Ask them to show you the Fire Magic Outdoor Grills. Now you'll be cooking. Visit Construction Solution and Supply. 389-2700. That's 389-2700.
Does your company have plenty of projects lined up, but you're having trouble finding qualified employees? Then you need all-purpose staffing. Lauren Brooks here. Let All-Purpose Staffing handle the hiring process for you by qualifying each employee, allowing you to focus on your operations and stay on schedule. From light industrial personnel to skilled personnel to administrative staff, All-Purpose Staffing worked hard to find you the right employee for the job. Call All-Purpose Staffing today at 904-219-1515. That's 904-219-1515.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. 1010XL. 92.5 FM.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. Did you know that only 1% of all the diamonds in the world qualify to be a Forevermark diamond? They're the world's most carefully selected diamond and the world's most responsibly sourced diamond. These diamonds benefit the communities they're sourced from. That's why these diamonds carry an invisible Forevermark icon on their table. Most people don't know that Forevermark diamonds are individually cared for from the mine all the way to her finger. And that's where Underwoods fits in. Not everybody can carry Forevermark diamonds. And in fact, all of the companies in the Forevermark network that handle the diamond between the mine and her finger are vetted and carefully selected for their honesty and integrity to also carry that Forevermark icon. Underwoods is proud to be a part of the Forevermark network. And in fact, we were one of the first 5 in the United States invited to join. So come by and see our selection of Forevermark diamonds at Underwoods.
Underwood Jewelers in San Marco, in Avondale, and at the shops of Ponte Vedra.
The Truck Accident Law Firm is a national truck crash law firm based right here in Jacksonville, focused on making First Coast roads safer through zealous advocacy for families of those injured or killed by unsafe trucking. The Truck Accident Law Firm focuses exclusively on tractor trailer, bus, and commercial vehicle crashes. If someone you know is involved in a serious crash with a tractor trailer or commercial vehicle, contact your local truck crash specialists at truckcrashlaw.com. Non-attorney spokesperson.
Hey guys, looking for the perfect date night? Well, I've got just the spot for you, and it won't break the bank. The Alhambra Theater and Dining is an iconic landmark in Jacksonville, and if you've never been or haven't been in a while, you've got to go. Your evening will start with a delicious dinner served right to your table, then sit back and enjoy the show. A family friend told me the snapper he had at the Alhambra recently was the best he's ever had. The Alhambra is conveniently located on Beach Boulevard near I-295, so head to alhambrajacks.com today to reserve your tickets.
If you're an experienced welder or pipe fitter, Local 234 Plumbers and Pipe Fitters is looking for you now. They provide competitive pay and great benefits that are no cost to you. That's $29.84 an hour, and with those benefits, you'll be earning $44 an hour. Join an organization with thousands of members that have the same goal as you, to get the job done right. Visit UA234.com to send your resume today. Local 234. Make the right connection.
This is John Von Thron, orthopedic surgeon for your Jacksonville Armada FC. At Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute, we are proud to provide sports medicine services to the Armada, the Jaguars, the Sharks, Jacksonville University, the Axemen, Florida State College of Jacksonville, and for the majority of local high schools and community events. With the most experienced, caring, and fellowship-trained specialists in orthopedics, it's no wonder why coaches, parents, and athletes choose JOI. Call JOI 2000 or online at joi.net. Go where the pros go.
Shark fans, your Jacksonville Sharks are bringing home another championship game to Jacksonville. The 2019 NAL Championship game presented by Tom Bush Family Dealerships and Dr. James J. McCall kicks off Saturday, August 17th at 7 p.m. Let's pack the Shark Tank and help Jacksonville win another football title. Don't miss the big game. Get your championship tickets now for only $13. Call 904-621-0700. That's 904-621-0700 or visit jacksharks.com.
Go inside your home team's locker room with Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline so you can catch all the news and nuggets you need to know. Check out Hayes' blog at 1010XL.com. Brought to you by Stone Core Outdoor Furniture, Jacksonville's Outdoor Solution Center.
Been one for the books, Dan.
Got a little proper music right here.
Close strong.
I started a joke, which started the whole world.
Shout out to the text line built by Lifetime Enclosures. They're keeping the good material coming, Dan.
Oh, gosh.
They're keeping it rolling in strong.
Stop it, Googans.
Couple tributes to me.
Yeah.
Dan, what do you call a cow with 3 legs?
What do you call them?
Lean beef.
Ah.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
What do you got?
Ground beef.
Oh. What do you say to a one-legged hitchhiker?
What do you say?
Hop in. Hey.
Hey, what do you call a guy with a rubber toe, Dan?
What do you call him?
Roberto.
Oh, no. Oh, no, not another one. No arms and no legs, surf fishing at the beach. What do you call him? Wade.
Wade.
Oh, stop.
Dan.
What?
What do you tell Simba to get him to speed up?
What do you tell him?
Move faster.
Oh, move faster. I get it. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh. I got to get this in quick before Jeff comes back. I'm worried about my girl in the Bachelorette girl.
Oh, no.
Yeah. She is not coping well after the disaster that has occurred to her. She went with the wrong dude. She tried to make it right with the other dude. Other dude said, look, I offered you my love. You picked the other guy. Went out with you. I spent the night with you, but I'm going to go out with this Hadid girl. Which one is she? Is she
Gigi Hadid?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, that's a trade up.
Yeah, so he's
so good on him.
He's running in New York. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken here, I believe what's happening is the Bachelor show is kind of wanting that guy to not get cozy with Hadid because they want him to be the next Bachelor.
Oh, they want him to be the Bachelor, so him roaming with Gigi doesn't really work.
But if he's going to say, well, I'm with Gigi, then he's out, and then they're going to go with the other dude with the big smile.
Yeah, you can go with Big Smile Guy.
Yeah, Big Smile Guy's going to get it. So I think that's what we're dealing with here. But meantime, Sweet Hannah is now smoking cigarettes, and she's aged about 15 years.
She's on the Mama June plan.
Yeah, Sweet Hannah I'm worried. I'm definitely worried. She's not coping with...
She's on a dark path.
Not coping with everything that's happened to her well. And, and there might be a little lesson there. Like, maybe don't admit to having sex in the windmill. I don't know. Maybe that was the downturn.
Pro tip.
From
Mr. Dan.
I'm just saying, don't...
Keep that one to yourself.
Yeah, or maybe don't do it. That would also be nice.
Right. But if you do it, keep it on the low.
Yeah, make them fall in love with you first, court you a little bit, and then after you, move on, then, or get serious, get married, whatever, then you can, have those type of relations. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe that's old school.
It's hard for me to weigh in. I'm not a guy who's made love in a windmill.
I'm not trying to judge here. I'm just telling you that the end result of Hannah's friskiness,
maybe it's so glorious you have to tell everyone,
is disaster. Frankly, disaster. She's like the little girls. The TV business, Pross and I used to talk about this a long time ago. The TV business, we saw many a young, pretty girl come into the TV
Bright
business.
Futures.
Wide-eyed, excited, wanted to be on TV. Just beautiful little girls.
The business
They'd be
just tears them up.
21, 22 years old, and you'd come see them like 6-8 months later. They'd be out on the dock puffing away.
Smoking. And one of two things happen. They've either gained or lost 20 pounds.
Gained or lost 20 pounds of eyes with heavy, dark,
and then
underneath them.
Next comes the surgeries.
Yeah.
They begin those about the next year.
They shoot them up and it spit them out. It's a tough biz, man. It's a grind. Anyway, I'm worried about Hannah, and I hope she doesn't go into television. The Bachelorette girl. She's
you're really worried about her?
Yeah.
Is this because this from last night's Bachelor in Paradise episode, or
No. She's struggling with her fame and all the heartbreak.
good? She's a whore. And what does she expect? This should be a life lesson for all little girls that get sucked into watching these despicable women.
I didn't put it quite that way.
But you said the same thing?
But I said perhaps her, friskiness has led to something like that. I don't know.
She's a tag whore watch who now gets to watch herself throw down with anybody. I mean, everyone from the doorman to the production crew while she was the Bachelorette. And now she's getting back and she's realizing that, wow, that seemed fun at the time. But everyone now knows I'm a tag whore watch.
Jeff, what happens when a frog's car breaks down?
He rivets.
It gets towed away. Hey, now.
Toad. Oh, toad. T-O-A-D. Yeah, gotcha. I got it. I get it.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't really found any of them to be good. The damn one was the best one. The Sharks owner came in with a joke that's beaten all of you. You guys, what you've managed to do is offend me.
That's called sucking up to the client.
No, that's not. There's no client there.
What about the friendship?
What did the fish say when he hit the wall? Damn, I get it. That's good. It's funny. It's
We've
apropos.
offered numerous of those.
Yeah, but I've heard every one of yours 10
you
times.
haven't. You haven't been able to solve many of them. I
didn't realize it was a competition.
It's not a competition.
Listen, I solved one, and you got butthurt. The one that I solved.
Guggen says, on the text line, built by Lifetime Enclosures, guys, I recently discovered what a sweet posterior I have. Every time I walk away from people, they whisper, boy, what an ass.
My girlfriend told me to go out and get her something that makes her look sexy, so I got drunk. Hey now!
That's not getting her something. Maybe get something is what she needed, not get her something. I mean, I hate to quibble with the syntax of the jokes, but if they're going to be maximum effective, it's not get her something, it's get something.
You're awful.
Get drunk, not get her something. You guys proud of yourselves on joke day?
Joke
Very.
I thought we brought some good ones.
I'm in pain, man.
My jokes,
I've had a fun drill Friday.
I'll give you guys credit. You can tell all these little jokes. None of my jokes are suitable to be told here, except for the ones that I tell on the Booster Circuit tour, and those have to be maintained as Booster Circuit material only.
Beef told a good joke in the break that we can't repeat, but it's his favorite one.
It is my favorite one. I enjoy it very much.
Yeah,
That's
was
the visual aids joke.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we would present that on the radio.
I got a good joke. The Jaguars' second-team offensive line. That's a good one. Boom, bum.
Won't leave you laughing, though. It'll leave you crying if you root for the home team.
Somehow those guys seem worse than they were. I mean, a lot of them are the same guys we've had.
Yeah.
How many? So we're missing four-fifths of what would be the starting line? And is anybody, completely secure and comfortable that Cam Robinson and Jawan Taylor are going to be playing on opening day?
No.
No, nor am I.
No.
So now who are your...
I thought Jawan Taylor was in a serious injury, and all of a sudden he's out a week plus.
So Ogbuehi and Josh Wells were going to try it out there? Your boy Weston going to get the start?
He did not have a good night.
No, he didn't.
He was noticeably not good.
The line, if there was a guy on the line that had a good game, I'm going to need you to break down the film and show it to me. Those guys were a revolving door.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, and talking to Big Bo at halftime, he admitted the offensive line was terrible, but he said, I don't mean to be speaking out of turn, Doc T says we need to come into the clinic now. The radio waves have affected my brain.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Thank you. Doc T's more in line with my rational thought.
Yeah.
I was going to be a doctor, heck, and I decided that was too much work.
Doc T, deep down inside, your sides are aching. I know how you are, friend.
Doc T.
I know, Doc T.
He'll laugh, but I ain't laughing at these jokes. They're not funny. It's amazing. That's just certain standards some people have with jokes. It's got to actually make them,
Jeff, here's a good question, a baseball question before we get out of here. There's a three-way tie right now for WAR leaders among position players in the second half of the season. So three baseball.
Second half
in
WAR
your
leaders.
mind, who is having great second halves of the season? I will tell
Does
you
that
this.
go from the All-Star break? My guy's going to be on there. Acuna is one of them.
No, it's not Acuna.
Yeah,
no,
it is. He's
no.
number one. And then the other guys are tied for second.
No, that's not true. So anyway.
Oh, yeah, I can think of a few guys.
This guy, there's these three guys, no Braves, no Mets. Just that's your clue.
Okay.
One guy is good.
Yeah, the guy for the Astros. Is it Alvarez?
No, but it is an Astro.
Gurriel?
No, it is an Astro, but it's not him.
They've had better than those two young guys.
Yeah, he's
so it's Correa or one of those, or
like Bregman or one of those dudes?
Altuve.
We
forgot about him.
No, I would have never guessed him.
Yeah.
Now the other, is it Alvarez who's also a rookie?
Jordani.
Is that who? Yeah,
the guy Jordani. Yeah, is his first name.
Jordani Alvarez, isn't it?
Correct. I believe so.
Alvarez and Uriel have both been awesome too.
Yeah. But anyway, it's Jose Altuve.
Okay, no. All right, I can get. Let me look at the. Just let me look at the standings here.
I'll give you a clue on the other one.
What about
this other one is good all the time, so it's not just second half surge. He's just
Trout.
Yeah, he's the WAR king. If there's ever a WAR statistic, Mike Trout leads it, ladies and gentlemen. And the third one is a tough
twin?
one. Nope. It's a guy you know, but this guy is hitting .405 in the second half. That leads baseball.
LeMahieu?
Nope. But he is a Yankee.
Oh, not
Torres?
No,
Nope.
it's the other one. It's the third baseman. It's got a funny name.
Urshela.
Urshela.
Yeah.
Wow. Boy, what the Yankees
Where'd that
have
guy
found,
come from, by the
they
way?
got a ton of them. He's young, too.
Jeez.
Yeah, they got a bunch.
That's
we get the
unbelievable.
Dodgers this weekend. I'm going to take a real quick sneak peek here at who they're planning on pitching because this could get ugly.
Okay.
our guys can't get anyone out, and so we need to beat teams 8-6 or 6-4. We're not beating anybody 3-1. So we've got serious issues if we're facing a pitcher who's going to hold us to less than like 7, because the Dodgers are going to beat the hell out of our arms. Okay, we have one advantage in the series. It's tonight. Kenta Maeda, their worst pitcher, against Mike Soroka, our best.
That's tonight?
Yeah, if we don't win tonight, then we'll just run for the hills. Tomorrow, let's see what kind of Supreme I get. Oh, this will be good. The roles are reversed. They go with Ryu, and we throw with solid Mike Fultonavich to start tomorrow night. He's probably due once out every month to get a good one, so maybe it'll be tomorrow.
Okay.
And then Sunday, last check here. Sunday, this will be fun. On TBS. Oh, maybe we can beat a guy named Undecided. I hope they decide on like a AAA guy. Because
there you go.
Max Fried going for the Braves. And
what about Ginger Guard? Maybe he'll go.
That'd be good. I'll take on him.
Yeah.
We can hit. We'll hit Ryu, but we can't friggin' keep anybody from hitting.
Beef?
Now, the 2-minute drill, delivered by Moe's Southwest Grill.
Welcome to Moe's!
Try our new steak and queso burrito, bowl, or quesadilla. Featuring the new sirloin steak and lots of queso. Order them today as they come.
Tony is a Braves fan, and by the way, here, I guess the point I was trying to make yesterday with the Acuna MVP argument is that MVP now has become the Heisman Trophy. We're giving out MVPs at the All-Star break. Yeah. I mean, it's 162 games.
I agree.
I mean, because now, by the way, Acuna's got 35 home runs. Now he's just 4 behind those guys.
I say wait till it's all over. Maybe Pete Alonso will be the MVP.
Well, maybe he will. He shouldn't be excluded because, Bellinger and Yelich had the most unbelievable first halves.
Tony, what do you get when you crossbreed a shark and a cow?
I don't know.
I have no idea, but I wouldn't try milking it. Hey!
I enjoy National Joke Day, yeah.
Listen, friend, you got 2 hours of breaking down last night's beauty, so
there's some jokes in there.
You got to find some jokes to keep it light. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to it. It's trying to do the dance with the fans who just I think are way irrational on both sides of the Gardner Minshew thing right now.
Yes.
Like, there are some fans that are like, it doesn't matter that he looked pretty good last night. He's no good. They need to do something else.
Okay.
And there are some fans that are, why don't you give him more credit? He's great. Like, there is that side of it too. And I don't understand why you can't just come out of that game going better than last week.
Better than last week.
Pretty okay.
Yeah.
When everything is said and done. Guys, he's played 5 quarters. He's led him to 3 points. All right.
Also fair.
And when you compare him to last week, a whole lot better than last week.
Yeah.
Last week they got 100 yards of offense.
Yeah.
So, I expected it to be better. When I talked to you guys yesterday morning, I said I expect Gardner Minshew to lead a couple of scoring drives. We led 1.
Yeah.
We got 3. We got 3 from him.
Yeah. He's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not on the panic button at backup quarterback, and I might have been 3 days ago.
Can somebody ever tell me any backup quarterback we've ever had who's been worth a flip? I guess Garrard maybe for a while.
Rob Johnson got you Fred Taylor.
You show some respect to Chad Henne.
I mean, what are we doing here? Yeah, Cleo Lemon.
What
are we doing here?
Got us a big jump against the Giants.
Yeah.
Jamie Martin.
Yeah.
Mark Brunell was a backup for a day.
Mark Brunell.
Yeah. Again, all right, let me rephrase the question.
How about this
Since the year 2000.
How about my favorite? Whenever they introduce him? Phil Cox.
I think that was his last name. It was Todd, I think was his name.
Todd.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, speaking of guys, what do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in a hole?
What?
Phil.
Oh, no. We're done. Tommy McManus is here.
In so many ways.
He could have some jokes, but I don't know if he could tell them on the radio.
No.
I'm going to say no.
Tommy and I are smart enough to tell our jokes at the bar with profanity and a beer in our hand. That's where a joke is meant to be told.
Not on the radio?
Not these. All right.
Have a good weekend.
That'll do it. It's been All-American Friday, brought to you by our friends at All-American Roll-Off and Recycling at J.B. Coxwell Company, now serving Duval, St. John's, and Clay counties.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. SEC Media Days, ACC Kickoff, Jaguars Training Camp, Baker Sports High School Football Media Day, the Florida-Georgia Game, the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl, the Super Bowl, the Players' Championship. Only one station in Jacksonville is there, and only one station in Jacksonville can take you there. 1010XL. 10XL.
All numbers are with approved, credited, not a conjunction. See dealer for complete details.